Alright, so why don't we get into session 47 of this campaign?
Waiting for session 69 so bad.
Yep.
So bad.
And so the last we left off, the party made their adventure up north to check out the remains of the Evil King's castle. And amongst their 6 away, and amongst their search, they had to fight off a bunch of stacks of gold. The gold fought back, and it was not easy, but nobody went down, I'm pretty sure. And the party managed to finish
Slice
them off.
almost died.
Slice almost died. They tried. And during the fight, they attempted to persuade one of the piles of gold to join them, but failed to do so, and was forced to kill them.
Tried.
Afterwards, the party gathered the amount of gold they can get from killing these creatures and whatever they can find. And as it was evening, the party was surprised from Dearest as he summoned his magnificent mansion. And the party got to see the inside of it for the first time. They rested. They got to do a little bit of chatting. Took a long rest. And now we catch up with the party, journeying their way back down to Nofliasile. I would like someone to roll a d4 for me.
Can I do it?
Yep. Sure.
How the fuck do you get it twice in a row?
I'm horribly unlucky / lucky.
And much like their last time they traveled, they somehow miraculously don't run into anything. And so you guys travel for 2 days and find your ways back to Nofliasile. Give me a second.
Well, that was
Keep going.
that was eventful. We walked away with hefty sum somewhere. I think we're somewhere sitting around 30,000 gold if we were to mix it all down. Does anybody have any immediate plans for this now that we've more or less already set up our town?
I mean, I eventually have some things that I would like to discuss with potential buyers in the future. I have some items I'd like to get, but at the moment, I'm pretty well content.
Okay. Anybody else?
Not that I can think of offhand.
I don't even know why we went for money. We were just doing it.
Uber
Well, I think the hope was. Sorry.
I thought we needed money for the something else that we were building.
It was to build up our treasury and to speed up the process of our current construction in order to make it so that should something happen, we were very well financed and in a good position before that whatever is to happen happens.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But we were able to get the ring to Cinder, and they're speeding up the process. So, I mean, this goal now is either a bit of a nest egg that we can put in the bank and watch grow, or we can put it to use with our allies, or we can go on a shopping spree.
Mm.
In which I'll say this, as Hugbear mentioned, shopping spree. Dearest, you look over to the caravanserai where the traveling merchants gather, and you look over at one of the stands, and you see a dragonborn at one of these stands.
Ooh, this was the weapons dealer. I remember this. Without saying a word, he's going to reroute and direct himself towards this dragonborn.
And Hugbear, after the words shopping spree leave your lips, you look over to where Dearest was, and you see an empty space.
I guess we're shopping.
But okay, so we'll get to Dearest a little bit. So what does everyone else would like to do? Just so I know.
Pop's gonna follow Dearest.
Same with Takari.
Okay, and so after seeing Dearest head that direction, all of you decide to follow suit, and you guys see as mentioned, there's a familiar white scaled dragonborn that sells weapons. You also see a goblin that has like a variety of different items. You see a half elf with what looks to be furniture on display. And then lastly, you see a lizard folk whom you have not met. You see a lizard folk with be some items of leather. But like I said, we cut over to we see Dearest head straight to the Dragonborn. Motherfucker.
I have roast and potatoes and corn, alright? I'm sorry. A little hungry, and this is a solid meal. Alright, yes, sorry. I can speak now. Yeah, I'm gonna head directly over there and peruse his stock, see what he has. Just out at the moment.
Alright, and you see that you peruse, and you see he has a large variety of weapons. You could just as a magical person yourself, you sense a good amount of magic from the displays that he shows.
All right. In that case, he is.
Oh, nothing to see here. Let's get out of here.
No.
Oh.
He's going to flat out be looking at all these weapons and just simply say, "What do you have that's going to be effective against magic users?"
Well, you see the Jaguar speaks up. Well, I'm not sure.
The Dragonborn was silent.
I'm not sure what that is looking for in particular, but I have a wide variety of weapons that could deal a lot more than just normal damage.
All right. What do you have, just off the top?
Well, I have you see. I have this. If you see, he pulls out. He pulls out a long sword out, and it looks like a normal long sword, right? Give me a sec here.
Take all the sex you need.
I'm just double checking something here. Make sure I've written down.
Shut up, Bob.
Just make sure I've
You should get additional sex.
Much sex for you. As many as you need.
You look like a guy who needs just a few more sex.
You see, he says, but watch this, and he speaks to the sword, in which you recognize to be the word flame in primordial, and this in a flash, the longsword shoots into flame.
That's a flame tongue.
He
really
said
good
flame
for-
on.
So if you
Flame on!
So if you look, and as you can see, it has like an on and off mechanism. All you have to do is say the word I just said, which is primordial, and you can turn it on or off. He speaks it again, flame dissipates.
He's gonna not. My question is, where did you get these weapons?
Well, I am a tradesman. And so most of these I had to get through a lot of trading.
Understandable, but you don't know of anyone who makes these weapons themselves?
No.
Yeah. All right.
I also have pulls out another long sword, but it's more of a bluish hint to it, and just from holding it, you can feel like a cold energy emitting off of it.
Interesting.
And you say, well, if you're not a fan of hot, then maybe you would like some cold. And puts that sword down.
What do you have in the form of, let's say, holy magic by chance? Radiant.
Form of radiant? I'm afraid I don't have something like that.
All right. Then that flame tongue that you were showing me, how much are you asking for it?
I am asking 5,000 gold.
Damn, I need math.
Okay, and
I don't have that. I don't have that much. All right.
Actually, what do we have in the bank again?
You guys currently have in the bank.
Wow.
Group is 9,810, and Dearest has 1,000 in his personal.
Yeah. And I have 1,000 on me.
Hugbear is just going to casually mention, if we all split our takings, we each get $5,000. Slice included.
Well, technically, I'm buying this 4 slice, so.
And you hear Slices, "No need! I don't have any gold."
That's what I'm saying. You're sliced into the slice.
I don't get it.
You get a portion of the profits from this job.
You nearly died. You need to defend yourself better. I would feel horrible if you died adventuring with the party. You're so weak.
I took out 2 of those things.
Yeah, after I basically murdered them, you kill-stealed me, is what you did.
You did
Don't
a
think of
good
it as.
job.
I don't see it as kill stealing. I think of it as I see it as kill securing.
Sure. Yeah.
Is there any way that you can go a little lower for it? We're trying to gear up for a pretty dangerous mission.
And I mean, we are the rulers of Nofliasile.
Well,
I don't like throwing that around too much.
who is our current permanent shop?
You have permanently. You have a potion seller, scroll seller, fashion seller, and then medium heavy armor.
So we can get rid of the fashion seller and give this guy a permanent spot. Could that be a deal to sweeten? Because we want a fucking weapon seller in this town. If we're gonna be the hub, and we want people to come to this town, and this guy's got some good stuff. He probably has a reputation for being a good trader. Well, I get some other cool shit. What do you think, Bob? Or do you really need fashion?
Bob, if it helps, my friends in the mansion can make you any clothes you like. Can modify your clothes to anything you like.
Okay.
That just occurred to me. Is that they can do all the work there in like a
So
day.
long as you bring them, so long as you bring the materials.
I mean, I'll say this: for those who are hesitant about kicking the fashion seller out, the marketplace has 1 root point left, and you can add 3 additional market stalls for that 1 room.
Okay, that's not a bad idea either. What would that cost?
Let me get back to that. It would be 2,500 gold, and it'll take 15 days.
You look like you have a good deal of weapons here, and how long have you been on the road?
Oh, for quite some time, I would say many a year.
How are you liking Nofliasile?
Oh, each of all the places, of all the cities I've been to, this one every time I come back seems to get bigger, and I get better sales.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt that it's right in the middle of the whole continent. People could come to you potentially.
They could, yes.
Well, as you said yourself, the city is constantly expanding. As you see, we have 3 permanent stalls here and these temporary ones for merchants like yourself. How would you like to be another permanent resident here if we expanded some spots for you?
Make a persuasion check for me with advantage.
Who's making the Hugbear's making the persuasion.
Hugbear's.
Damn it.
Because he did most of the talk. Because he did most of the talking.
Yeah. Advantage roll. Yeah, not great. 13.
Here, I gotta take us to the right map. There we go. 13. I see he looks at you and says, well, I appreciate the kind gesture, but I think I like my on the road life.
Well, our trading post is always open. You are always more than welcome. The offer is there on the table. Me and my friends, we are looking to purchase a good deal of weapons, so I was hoping perhaps if we could work out some sort of agreement with you here in town. But if not, that's fine. We do have coin. Perhaps, is there anything you need? Is there anything we can do for you, perhaps, to make your journeys and travel any easier?
I think I'm quite covered on that. Thank you very much.
What's this guy rocking? Huh? Who are you?
You see
All right, fine.
Yeah, you look at this dragonborn. You glance at him up and down just to get a good size. He's a beefy guy. This is a guy who knows not only how to sell weapons, but he knows how to use them too.
Okay. Very well. Perhaps we can at least share a meal later and tell some tales. My friend here is looking for that flame dagger of yours. Well, I guess it's a sword. It's a sword for you, right?
Oh,
It would be a sword for him.
Sorry, in my hand, it just looks like a tiny little dagger.
You are quite big.
Giggity.
But yes, it is a long sword.
Any help you can give there? My friends are also looking for equipment. Bob, Takari, if there's anything you might need. As you can tell, we are well equipped. We all have slightly magical weapons. Do you have anything of a medium or large size, like +2, +3?
Like, what was that again?
+2, +3?
Well, I do have a few. I do have quite a. You see, he pulls out a bag. I do have a. I do have what you're asking for.
One of these +2 or 3.
God damn it.
I don't know what you mean with those numbers, but I would say with what you're giving off.
I'm gonna put this away before I hurt myself.
Yeah, good idea. I do have some, as you're calling it, +2s.
Fantastic. We're looking for Takari. You use a bow, right?
Yeah.
Would you like a more powerful bow?
Is there one more powerful than my longbow +2?
You already have a longbow +2?
Mm-hmm.
Well, never mind then. You are doing fantastic. Bob, what weapon do you use?
And she's gonna sit down on the ground and be like, okay, so I have my stick, and she can pull her stick out and put it down. And I got my gun, and she can pull her gun out and put it down. And I have a dagger.
What the fuck is that?
The boomstick.
Oh, it's a musket.
It's a what?
It's a musket.
A musket.
You
Yeah,
never
see,
seen
watch.
anything like this
And
before?
she's literally going to take aim at like a rock and shoot it.
Roll the head.
It bounces
Like-
off the rock and like kills somebody important.
Yeah, and you fire the rock, and it goes right through this rock and hits the ground. Everyone in the nearby area just jumps, and it's like everyone jumps. It's whoa!
Just testing the new defenses. Everybody go back about your day. This is the kind of progress we're bringing to Nofliasile.
And then she's gonna be like,
You see, you look over the crowd and you see Nerdove is just like. It's like, really, Bob?
Why is it always you five that are getting in trouble?
Then she's gonna be like, and I have this bow that I stole from Takari's family, and I have this little bitty small knife.
Are there any of those that you like to use in battle or anything? Perhaps something that will increase your spell abilities. Druids have shit that
I only sell weapons. I don't sell. I sell weapons that do magical effects, but I don't sell weapons that boost. Or...
Fair enough. There's no books around here that are going to make her spells more powerful. Gotcha.
I mean, she could go for like just out of character for a second. She could go for a more powerful short bow if we needed it, but she hardly uses it, and I was thinking about selling it.
Yeah, I mean, this is the time to sell a magical weapon if you're not using it.
It's not magical. It's just it's
regular
literally a
short
bow I stole. I stole it from Takari's family when we were there.
Excellent.
So you're looking to sell it then?
Sure, it's just a short bow.
Oh, I'll take it off your hands for 30 gold.
I also have 20 arrows.
I thought you said 20 euros. I was like,
20.
I'm not doing conversion here, Bob.
How are
So you can have my bow and my 20 arrows. Because I have ammunition.
Wait, when did I get a greatsword?
And I'll take your short bow. I'll give you 30 gold for the short bow, and then 2 gold for your arrows.
2 gold each?
No, 2 gold for the 20 arrows.
Yeah, that's pretty standard.
Okay.
Okay.
Can any? I suppose nobody really needs a greatsword, do they?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna sell that
All right.
because I don't remember when I picked that up.
Number of enemies. You did a lot of pilfering of bodies early in the adventure.
Well, you really did. You were pilfering left and right.
Shh.
I'll take the great sword for 50 gold.
That's fair.
All right, and hands you 50 gold.
What else do I have? Oh gosh.
I also have my newer longbow that I'm gonna sell too. Don't you fucking dare, you stupid fucking computer!
What is this computer you speak of?
Language.
Take it out.
I'm not going to be able to sell anything.
No,
I have
doing a
nothing.
thing and my computer kicked me out of the web D&D Beyond.
Okay, well, Takari figures out their life. Hugbear is going to say, I'll take the glaive. Perhaps we can do some sort of package deal buying some high-ticket items with Dearest here.
Oh, Bob also has those
Right,
bracelets
Dearest?
that nobody
Right,
can
Dearest?
use.
You want to be a part of this conversation?
Yes,
You
I would.
persuade a man?
If you, honestly, we're looking not just for your normal go-to weapons. If you happen to have any magical blades that maybe were damaged, that don't have hilts, that just need to be worked on, that you've come across, I wouldn't mind taking a look at those either. Maybe for a discounted price, considering that we would need to do work on them.
Hiltless blades?
Hiltless blades. Magical blades that wouldn't be able to be used in ordinary circumstances.
Like a shadow blade?
No. Like literally swords that the hilts are broken on. They can't be used because they don't have a hilt.
Let me take a look. And opens his bag. Do I have anything like that? And reaches in. Any kind of blade particularly you're looking for?
Longsword, preferably. What used to be a longsword?
Just a regular longsword blade.
Not even a regular magical.
Oh, magical. Okay.
Matter of fact, if you I don't know if you're familiar with the spell, but if you happen to have a blade of spell turning,
I do not have that. I do not have
that's
that.
fine. It's fine. It's uncommon spell to begin with, so.
Okay. All right. Well, it depends. I have one. Hold on. And you see, he pulls a few hitless blades out. Let me see. All right. Well, and puts two of them down. All right. Well, I have this hitless longsword, which is both magical. One's stronger than the other. One is 500 gold, and one is 5,000 gold.
What do they do?
Essentially, I'll just say it's a +1 and a +2.
Ah, I see. Is there any way that we can that can be potentially cheaper along with our big ticket items, since we're looking at spending a lot? These are without a hilt to begin with.
Dearest,
Glaive, hiltless, and flame tongue blade as well.
Which hitless blade? +1 or
+2.
+2? Okay. Make a persuasion check for me, Dearest. With advantage because Hugbear's the sister.
All right.
So it was at 15,000 the price, right? So
It
it's
was at
5,000
5,000.
for
5,000.
5,000 for the glaive.
Oh, for the okay. I didn't know you were getting a glaive. Where do you get a +2 glaive?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. He says, "All right. Well, since you all have been so nice, I'll give you. So I'll give you this hitless longsword blade. I'll give you the fire longsword, and then you wanted a glaive of the same material as the hitless sword." And pulls. Ah!
Oh.
I'll give you these three for the price of 10,000 gold.
I'm perfectly okay with that. I'll hand over 5,000 gold myself. And did you want this to come out of the adventure gold we just had?
Probably a good idea from Slice's portion.
Sounds good. Slice and I pay up our portions.
Okay, and you're taking 5,000 off the group hoard?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're down to 4,810. All right. So yeah.
Oh, sorry, not out of the bank, out of what we just got from our adventure here.
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Then...
So we had 12,980 gold.
Mm-hmm.
Not touching the platinum that the party can split. So I'll just move that down to 2,880.
Okay, just get it at 10,000 with that directly. Okay.
Yeah. So Slice and I have used ours. The rest is for the party. Not touching the bank gold. Also, if I'm taking this one, I don't need this one. It's seen many battles, but it's no worse for wear. It is also magical. If you are interested in purchasing this,
is this the +1 from like?
Just the +1 glaive that I've always used. Yeah.
Oh, that's from that you took from what's his name from Eshibia.
Yes.
Man, that was a long time ago.
We're in a new arc. It's time for a new weapon.
You know what? It occurs to me we also did just get like everything cleaned and repaired, so this thing is brand spanking looking new after just having been in the mansion.
It's never looked any better.
It looks It looks like it's been in battle, but it looks like it's been cared for the best.
Yeah.
The best.
All right, so he takes a look at. I could take this for 500.
Yeah, that's totally fair. Fair enough.
All right, so
All yours.
Yep.
Can I sell my extra longbow? The regular one, not the.
Give me a sec here. Let me complete this sale here. 500. What was that, Takari?
Can I sell the extra longbow that I have? Unless anybody wants it.
He offers 50 gold.
That's fine.
Okay.
We've done wondrous here. Bob, did you decide on anything?
I'm good.
You're good?
Well, if you ever need more, I have plenty others, such as I have weapons that if you hit just right, it could. If you hit just right, it could hurt just a little more.
I'm pretty good at.
We're good on that.
Bob's gonna be like, as she's putting her stuff back, she's gonna be like, I'm pretty good at hitting just right with my musket.
I don't question that at all.
She's gotten like really good with it.
And if you do, I'll consider staying in Nofliasile if that's still up to offer.
Oh, absolutely.
But I saw there was
a town that is growing and your wares are good.
So but would you need to kick anyone out in order for me to get in?
No. We are going to be expanding very soon. Give us maybe 2 weeks and we'll have a shop open for you. We can save you a spot if you wish.
You know what? Why not? I'll stay.
Pleasure doing business. We'll see you in 2 weeks. Or you can stay here. I mean, we have a fine inn.
I mean, I just got here, so...
Perfect.
What was
Make
your
yourself
name?
at home.
I'm sorry, as he looks over to Dearest.
What was your name?
My name is Torin.
Torin.
Pleasure to
Nice
meet
to
you,
meet you.
Torin.
Pleasure to meet all of you. And I am looking forward to this agreement.
Also, a question for you that I have kind of thought of it. Do you happen to know of a sword called the Dragon Slayer sword?
I have heard legends of it.
Say that it does exist. How do we attain it?
I don't quite understand what you mean.
How do we go about acquiring it?
He knows of the sword. He doesn't know of the enchantment.
I'm just asking if he knows if there was more to the legends than what we already know.
I've only heard legends of the sword itself, not about its circumstance or just. I've just heard of a Dragon Slayer sword.
That's fair.
You know where one is. We just have to, I think, kill a bunch of giants to get it.
Or wizards, and we haven't figured out which yet.
Oh.
Well, we're definitely going to kill some wizards.
Well, if you ever need confirmation if this is what you think it is to be, let me know.
You've done quite a bit of traveling, correct?
Yes.
So you have some contacts probably in a lot of different areas. People who have their ear to the ground.
You could say that.
Reason I'm asking is I'm looking for someone.
Okay.
And he's going to give a highly detailed description of Cedric. And simply say, if you hear anything about him, if you could put a little bit of a word out, I would greatly appreciate anyone who could bring me to him.
I will try my best. And holy shit, we got raided.
Oh,
And holy shit,
multiple
we
times.
got raided twice! What the fuck?
Oh, hi.
Back to back.
Hello.
JA, thank you for the raid, and Missing Ent, thank you for the raid also.
hello, hello.
Welcome in. My name is Quincy. We are. I am mostly a D&D. I am a mostly D&D streamer who also plays video games. But yeah, we're currently in a session, and we just got finished doing some. The party just was just wrapping up some deals at their own anniversary. So welcome everybody. Thank you for swinging by. Sorry, as you were saying.
Hold on, some train of thought.
Double raid, love that. Hello, guys. Yeah, I would greatly appreciate it.
Oh right, okay.
He's going to take that hiltless sword. He's going to look at the party and simply say, "I need to go see Jamar about this." Slice, you're coming with me.
Whatever you say, my lord, and follows you.
Yep.
So, he's going to head directly to Jamar.
All right, we'll get cut back to that. Rest of the party, what are you guys doing after he makes his leave?
Takari would probably want to go see Cinder to see if there's anything that needs to be helped with, or just to figure out more about the Dragon Slayer sword, that if she can.
All right. Let me do something here. All right. So you go see Cinder, and you can see that she's in the middle of helping with construction. As you see, she's focusing on. You see a bit of stone wall just rise from the ground, goes into place. Oh man. It gets tiring when I'm so damn good. And, turns around. Oh, hey, Takari.
Hey, Cinder. Question for you. You wouldn't happen to know anything more about the Dragon Slayer sword?
You mean the one you guys found in the village east of here?
Yeah.
Well,
We may need it, especially if there's a dragon running around.
I mean, we know of a dragon that was flying around.
Yeah.
But, from what I gather and from what one of you told me, I mean, with what with Udre, I believe his name was, what he told me. He said that the stones surrounding it, they lit up on the same day as the giants, the big attack.
So do you know if it's wizards or giants that we have to find to break the spell?
I mean, given there are 5 stones, that are surrounding this sword?
Yeah.
I'd say that I'd say the 5 stones is probably connected to the giants, but there's only been 4 of them.
4 of them. What happened to the 5th one?
In the desert. It's a storm giant. We talked about this. I'm not there.
I don't think I'm working with it.
But if we're talking, if that sandstorm has anything to do with the giants, then maybe the giants are linked to this. The giants are linked to this lock.
So, if we find the giants, we possibly have a link to the Dragon Slayer's heart.
Maybe. I mean, it's only a theory.
I guess. And it's just more stuff that we have to try to figure out.
Understandable. Well, if you need anything else, let me know. I need to get back to helping direct this construction.
Right. Thank you, Cinder. And she'll go off.
Alright. What are Hugbear and Bop doing? You two were last at the anniversary.
Hope you got any plans?
Bob was gonna make her way over to the person that sells armor.
Okay, that would be Bearig.
Yeah, because she's got these bracers of defense that nobody could use.
That's right.
And they're just kind of taking up room in her stuff.
Get that money.
She's gonna go and see if he wants to buy those.
Alright, so you go to him and you offer the bracers. He takes a look at it. Says, I can give you I personally don't have a lot of money on me right now, as I used to buy material to make stuff. So unless you only want this for 400 gold.
Is it worth more than that?
Who are you asking?
I'm asking him. I'm asking.
Bob, you are looking for something as well.
He says, yes, these are definitely more than 400 gold.
I would have went with Bob because Bob doesn't know what the fuck they're doing.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just in general, like just going to Bay Rigs, I'll be like, that's probably a conversation I'd be a part of. I will say, doesn't your ever-growing Drake need armor of some kind? Guarding?
I mean,
that little fucker has grown in size like 4 times. I'm just wondering if maybe you wanted him to have armor.
yeah, we could make him some armor. Could we make him some armor and?
You said you don't have money, but if you have a great skill there, if you have material, this is a good trade.
I don't know if you can put armor on
Oh, Drake?
a summoned Drake. He's summoned though. He's a summoning technically.
If he dies, does he just poof out and you can poof him right back?
Yeah. I think I have to take like a long rest and then I can poof him back. Yeah.
So, oh,
Because he's part of the Drake Warden thing.
Give me a second.
We just didn't ever play him like he was poofing in and out. We just had him always in her pocket, and now he like flies around when he's not being ridden.
Here's like my D&D Beyond just isn't working.
Well, work, damn it.
There it is. Fixed it.
See, that's all it took. I just had to say work, damn
Thank
it.
you for being aggressive towards my D&D Beyond. Very much
You're welcome.
appreciate it.
You're very welcome.
I needed to pull up Aiden's stats.
Love it.
He has +5 my ranger level.
His armor class is 14 plus proficiency bonus. So, okay. He says, well, I don't think I can make something as strong. I don't think I can make like real armor, like soldiers wear, like what the adventurers wear. But I could make something that could provide a little bit more protection.
His armor class is higher than mine.
Yeah.
What the shit?
I mean, you're looking to get rid of those bracers anyway. So I mean, if you get a +1 AC for Aiden in the meanwhile, I mean,
Yeah, I mean, if we can do that, and she'll look at Bayrig and she'll be like, whatever you can do with the bracers, as payment.
With the bracers as payment?
Yeah.
I say I could do something about it.
And she'll whistle, because Aiden's been just like flying overhead since they got back to town.
You see, you hear a shout from the crowd, "Another dragon!" And there's some screams, and then Aiden just comes right in. Hi, Mom! And it speaks in Draconic. Hi, Mom! And just like all like somebody. You remember that this is where the sort of the Hunters Guild that Jerome has started meets. And it's like someone getting their weapons ready, and Jerome's like going, No! This is our friend! This is our friend!
Pop just sort of like slowly is reaching for her musket, like, try to shoot my dragon. Shoot my Drake.
Wait, Mom, we're getting aggressive now? As he looks to get very excited.
Shoot my baby. See what happens.
Hugbear is gonna be like, God damn it, and he's gonna go outside and start calming the town down again. These are the upgrades we're making to the city.
Upgrades are dragons?
Hey, you know what? Listen.
It takes dragons to fight dragons.
Dearest is persuasive enough. We could see about getting an army of dragons on our side.
I'm not letting you boot the snoot.
I will roll high enough. I will get a nat 20 with my... Damn, what's my plus?
DC
plus
is
9.
DC is 40, motherfucker.
Oh, shit.
Might be a
I
problem.
provide inspiration. No. She's gonna tell Aiden, okay, you gotta calm down.
Oh, okay. Then what are we doing in here?
And
This
she's
place
gonna...
is big.
Yeah.
It's also quite echoey. Echo!
While he's doing that, she's gonna be like, this is Aiden, and he's a medium-sized creature now, so
Correct.
like horse size.
He's bigger than you.
Oh yeah, he's like up here now.
Yeah,
From her.
he's above.
He
you.
was this big.
He's above, like his head is like at Bayric's head. My,
She'll
you've
be
gotten big.
And she'll be like, Aiden.
Heck up!
And-
Yeah, Mom?
Beyric's gonna make you some armor to keep you safe while we're doing battle.
But I already have armor, and he points over to the saddle that's on his back.
The saddle lets me ride you without falling off or getting chafing by your scales.
Oh.
That's my armor. We're gonna make you armor.
Then what's this? Then what's that you're wearing? If what I'm wearing is your armor, then what's that? It points, it points over to your your, I believe it's your studded leather armor.
Yeah. So this is my armor to make sure when I'm not with you, people can't stab me.
Oh, okay.
Be like, but you need armor for when we're all fighting together, the whole family, to make sure you don't get hurt and don't go poof.
But I'm quick.
Yeah, but sometimes you still go poof. And then it takes until I take a nap and we go.
But Mom, I haven't. But Mom, it's been some time since I last went poof.
Yes. But this way we can ensure you never go poof.
Hugbear walks back and he's like, "Don't worry, kid. Everybody poofs."
This is a draconic.
Hugbear doesn't speak Draconic.
All I hear is poof.
Poof. Because poof does not translate into
horrible growling draconic words. Poof!
Poof!
It's like poof.
Everybody poofs.
You want to know something? I actually have a.
But also, Hugbear speaks Draconic, so.
Oh shit, he does?
Yeah.
Oh shit, I didn't know that.
Yeah, Draconic and Goblin and Dwarvish for now.
Holy
Okay.
shit. Okay.
Bob, I think, is the most linguistic out of everybody.
Possibly.
How many languages does Bob speak?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Yeah, I have 6.
Bob is the most
Don't worry.
linguistic out of everyone.
Everybody poofs. Let's go.
Let me just get some measurements on. Let me just get some measurements on him, and I can see what I can do.
Fantastic.
Does Beyrig speak Draconic?
No.
Okay. So he's just been standing there listening to little bitty Bob growling like a dragon.
Yep. And so he takes a couple minutes to take some measurements around his legs, and then also around his shoulders, and also get like a measurement on like his head.
Perfect.
And he goes, give me some time, and I will get back to you on when it's done.
Okay. She'll be like, there's no rush. Because he is pretty powerful. And she'll pat Aiden's head. And then she'll be like, but if we can we make it as light as possible while still being strong? Because he has to fly.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay. She'll be like, thank you. And she'll hand the bracers over
Okay, he takes the bracers.
to him. Because they're just burning a hole in her pocket.
Good trade, Bob.
And then she'll be like, okay, we're going to go now. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
It just like
Bob
walk
and Aiden
out.
leave. Hugbear is still in there.
Hugbear's actually going to go to the old hunting guild that's here,
Okay.
and he's gonna plop down with his monster manual with a giant focus, and he's gonna say, "Hey guys, I'm thinking about hunting a storm giant." Or no, sorry. At this point, I'm not looking at storm giant. I know where that is. I can't kill that one right away. I'm looking at the cloud giant. So,
Okay.
if I'm looking for a cloud giant, where on this map do you think would be best? And I put down the book, flip to cloud giant, and I ask for the hunter's opinion.
You see on one of them. You see a wood elf speaks up and says, "Well, if you're looking to do if you're looking for a cloud giant, last I heard, there were the attacks that went around.
But they've all disappeared since then, so I imagine they would have went back to where they would feel most comfortable.
Well, they went back.
So I don't think.
Maybe, or went back to hiding. Yeah.
So where do you think a cloud giant would be most comfortable on this continent?
On this, honestly, no idea.
Off this continent?
Off of this continent?
I gotta go to the Feywild. You let me know, buddy. You let me know where I gotta go.
I don't think it's the Feywild, but I don't exactly know where you would find a cloud giant specifically. But if somehow one of those four during the attack was a cloud giant, then
You know where the attack was?
probably.
Look for clues. Alright. Fair enough. Take my book and I'll leave.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
All right. And you take your book and you leave. Let's cut over to Dearest. So you head over to Jerome.
Yes.
Not Jerome.
Jamar.
Jamar, thank you. God, I hate
How do
myself.
I know this better than you do?
Look!
I can't. I'm not wearing my glasses.
Jerome's with a J. Jerome's with a J.
Jamar
is with a G. It fucks me up.
Sounds like a personal problem. Okay, so
2 more HP. Okay. What?
he's going to walk in there with the hiltless blade with Sir Slice a Lot right behind him, and he's going to flat out say, "You busy?"
Huh? What? Who's that?
Dearest and Slice.
Oh, right. You two special boys. Come in.
He's gonna make sure the door's closed behind him. We need your help with something.
I'm still working on those special.
It's a different thing.
The special eyes, so you guys can see in the dark. I'm almost done.
I'm working on something a bit above that myself too for the eyes, but I also have a request. The magic's already done, you would just need to build it. And I also have a schematic.
Okay.
He's going to drop his illusion.
All right.
And he's going to flick his arm and show him the blade.
This is your
Yeah.
blade of warning.
Yeah, the blade.
Got it. So your hand flips into your arm. Shing! And you see a long sword comes out, and you see Jamar. Jamar just goes. Now that is pretty sweet.
He's going to hold up the hiltless blade. I got this.
You want me to take out this blade and put that in?
No. I want you to build one for him. He's going to nod to Slice.
Okay. Well, this will require the two of you to be in my shop for some time. For a couple days. So I can see how your arm works, and then... But you said you already had schematics for it?
This is the schematic.
Right. And, but yeah, it'll take a couple days with you two in the shop, so I can see how it's built on you, and then I can try to apply it on him.
Fair enough. I'll see what our plans are. If we happen to be staying in town for a couple of days, wonderful. We'll do it then. If not, then we will work on it when we come back. But either way, I'm going to leave the blade with you.
Okay.
And he's going to leave the +2 blade there.
Okay.
That being said, I am working on something for the eyes. Something came to me while I was adventuring the other day. I'll let you know when I know more.
Okay.
Otherwise, I know you're working on them, but how far away are you from finishing those eyes?
I'm a day or two.
All right. I'll see how long we're going to be in town.
All right.
And with that, he's going to actually leave.
And as you go to leave, he goes, "Hey, genius!"
He looks back.
And he gives this gesture, just...
Oh, I know. And as he walks, he's going to walk out, and as he's walking out, he changes back into his normal self.
Fucking show off. And, and goes back to whatever he was doing.
Sleeping. With that, he's actually going to be pulling out that journal that the Alhoon was using and move on to blank pages as he starts using this as his personal workbook now as well in the back.
Okay.
But he's essentially going to be drawing some schematical ideas and info that he knows about magic for things that he is wanting for himself.
Okay.
And Slice for his wonderful revenge mission.
Okay. You and I can discuss this later on, because there are going to be some rules. And we can say this is a side thing that he does.
Yeah, no, it's 100%. Yeah.
Okay.
Other than that, he's gonna go meet up with the rest of the party.
All right. Eventually, you guys. It was about because she left in the morning. It was about like 2:00 when you got back to Nofliasile and started the shopping spree, and I'll say it's now 3:30.
All right.
And eventually you guys find yourselves back together.
Everybody have an eventful evening of shopping and mayhem?
Sort of.
For the most part. for the most part.
Did you find a hilt for that sword?
Talking to Jamar about something a little bit better than just a hilt.
You're going to have it forged into your arm.
No, it's not going to be forged into my arm.
Wow, that would be cool. Less cool than that, though.
I don't even know how I would do that, considering I feel like it being
You'd
forged
lose
into
the
someone's
hand.
arm would...
We lose the hand and like a hook attachment where it just snaps in.
But then how would I play my instrument?
Listen, you have a whole other hand, baby.
That's how I hold the instrument. I still need to strum it.
That's what you have Slice for.
I don't trust him with my instrument yet. No offense, Slice.
You don't trust Slice with
always
your
fun to do
instrument
with
yet.
friends.
You should really stop strumming your own instrument and trust your friends. I know you've been strumming it for a long time by yourself.
Anyway!
All right. Bob's getting some armor for Aiden, and I have no leads on a fucking giant.
Yet.
Feel like we're really at a kind of at a standstill of waiting either for the college to be built and kind of our ace in the hole checkmate for this dragon, or something appears.
What if I'm wondering if we should follow up on what was it? Takari's family might know of some older ruins that we could take a look at, build up the treasury a little bit more. If we're just waiting.
What?
Takari, do you know of this?
Possibly. My brain
Yeah.
was not focusing on that. My mom made an
Okay.
alcoholic slushy.
Cool. Well, in that case, if we're gonna do this again, I think we need to lighten our load either of
Hang on, I'll be right
mounts,
back.
mounts and or people to make sure that we can just fast travel. I don't want to be away too long from any one spot.
I agree on that.
So I'm happy to leave my warhorse behind if we can get there quickly and leave there quickly.
If we're willing to just go as us, I could teleport us in and out. We just have to stay overnight.
Fine with that. Does that include Aiden and Slice?
That includes Slice. I didn't take Aiden into account. Hang on, we have
And there's also Rio.
4, 5. Oh, Rio doesn't have to come. He can be left alone for a day. I think.
Aiden cannot.
Well, can you, just out of curiosity, Bob, you did say he can poof and poof out. Can we put him to bed one night, then poof him when we arrive? And poof him before we leave? And then you poof him back in the morning?
This is starting to sound suspicious.
Does he have to be a permanent, always around? He does have the ability to not have to be teleported.
Bob's gonna cover Aiden's ears because he's been here this whole time,
Yeah, everybody poofs.
and cover his ears and goes, he doesn't like to poof. It's scary over there
It's scary over where?
where he poofs to.
Is it just a Feywild?
I don't know. I've never gone. To where he poof?
In
I
Draconic.
catch from
Hey, you poof to the. You go to the Feywild, right?
No, I poof to a. I poof to a it's like a dark, quiet place, but I'm not. It doesn't feel like I'm in there for long.
And it's terrifying.
It gets lonely in there.
He's
Okay,
lonely.
Well, I'm just saying, we don't have the ability to teleport everybody. But if we were able to...
Now, hold on. It's Hugbear, Bob, Takari, Corra, Slice. Am I missing anybody? Aiden.
Yeah,
Am I missing anybody?
yourself.
Dearest, okay. No, I don't get applied to that number. I don't get
Okay.
applied.
Yep.
I think that's it.
So realistically, I
1,
have
2, 3,
2 more
4.
spots.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah.
It's myself and 8 creatures.
Yeah, so Aiden and Slice could come and...
The
And we still
problem,
have 2 spots.
the problem the other day was because we had y'all's
Yeah.
mounts.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
guys
the war
really
horse.
wanted to take the horses, and we didn't want to teleport. So it took us 3 days to get there and 3 days to get back.
So leave the damn mounts.
Yeah, like realistically, we could even take Rio at that point, and the only reason I would say we would take Rio too is because gives like bonuses to Slice and would probably throw a bitch fit if we left it behind.
You could even take one of the axe beaks if you really wanted to. You could take like Frank or what's the other one's name?
Mike.
Mike. Yeah.
Well, those
So
guys
that's
are useless,
how I
but
know that, or remember how.
if we took my warhorse, at least 2 of you could get away real quick. And just leave me to fight and murder whatever it is. Just whatever it is, y'all just jump on your beasts, ride off, and leave me to just fucking bat with this thing.
So we're not
Or
doing that.
Oh, what's that, dragon? Let's go. Everybody run. I got this.
How Hugbear died in 1 turn.
And thus ends the legend.
Oh, my
Yeah, we
party
could
got
just
away.
take Aiden and Rio, and then
And then we have room for 1 more.
the warhorse. Do we want to take the warhorse?
Yeah, warhorse, and then Corra and
Done.
Takari can get away.
Yeah, because Bob can just fly away on, or not fly
And
away,
Aiden.
but run away on Aiden.
Cool. So yeah, we can literally do all of this and we can teleport right into the center of the city, no problem.
Well,
Sure.
Kunzi made a face.
Have you been
the
to...
success on getting there depends on Dearest's familiarity with the town.
Actually, if I have an item that has been there, aka someone who was maybe like born or raised there or had items
Hey,
that were like
you treat Takari better.
No!
I was not paying attention. I was like, oh wait, feet.
They have
I see
clothes
that.
that are things.
And then I was like, I'm not an object.
Bob's gonna be like, oh, I just got rid of my bow that I stole from there.
I mean,
Now we have
Kari probably
nothing.
has a crest. Oh wait, no, she does.
We have a you, human.
Yeah. No. Yes.
Where does it say about the object?
I don't remember him.
I have a scroll of pedigree.
Wow, you're
Let me
not a
pull
big
up
screen.
teleport.
Good to know.
I
Good
like
to know
it
you were
less.
of top pedigree.
I suddenly like
That's
Takari
horrible.
less.
I was actually looking through my stuff.
Not Bob. Bob doesn't like Takari any less, but Lynova a little bit.
Okay, here we go. Associated object. I see.
Yep, there it is. Yeah. Sorry, I was trying to find it myself so I could read it for you.
Taken
I'm like, I
from
know
the
it
desired
says it.
taken from the desired destination within the last 6 months.
Oh.
Hey, your brothers were just here. Did they give you anything before they left?
Yeah, my brothers were just here.
Did they leave you anything?
I gave her a hug.
Here. Takari, pick high or low.
Did they give you a book or something?
Well, I don't know.
I'm gonna go hug my kids. I'll be right back.
Your brothers did leave you with something.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Where did they leave me?
That was a.
I'm also looking for a spell, so.
Why did they leave her? Oh, magnanimous.
Oh,
I
specific-
love how he answered to that.
Right?
But when I asked the question, he ignored me. I see how it is.
I yawned it, but he heard the word "oh magnanimous" and was like,
I've got 100 things going through my head right now. Okay.
Well,
Kenzie,
that sucks.
don't make me use my husband spray on you.
Listen.
It makes
Oh no.
it makes people behave.
Oh
Cats,
no.
husbands, children.
I'll let you decide, Takari, but it's a non-magical item.
Non-magical item?
Non-magical.
Did they bring you your favorite
I gotta
poster from a
find
child?
stuff.
What was that?
I gotta find stuff now. I wasn't prepared to do this.
Takari,
It's
did
a
they
tr-
bring
Would
you?
you like me to roll? Would you like to roll on the trinkets table then?
It's a legend of some long forgotten treasury.
Did they
that
bring you
happens
your
to have a map.
favorite? They brought you your favorite action figure from home.
Here, Takari, roll a d100 for me.
Okay.
Don't do it, it's a trap.
We're doing it
I
this
already
way.
did it.
Good.
Don't know if it's gonna roll though. Because my computer's being a little bitch.
46. I tell you your roll so you know what it is.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Give me a sec.
If anybody has a second,
Okay.
go to roll 20 and look what Bob did to her house.
It's a Oh, I see. He hands you
Very nice.
a 4-leaf clover,
Four-leaf.
a pressed out 4-leaf clover.
Oh.
Look how lucky you are.
Oh.
Yeah,
Okay.
he gives you as a joke, saying that maybe for once you have good luck on your side.
What an ass.
I like him.
That would probably been Hamier. Oh my god. Those two would prank each other. Backstory. Hamier and Takari pranked each other a lot. Or
Actually,
just got into trouble with each other.
it's actually an unlucky clover, and he's cursed us. What a bitch.
Yes.
Probably. You said it was a 4-leaf clover?
Yep. But yes, Takari does have an item which she received within the last 6 months.
Wonderful. So we can basically teleport there, no problem.
You
To Hestein, yes, no problem.
Yeah, we would just teleport to wherever you got the clover from.
That's fine. Hang
Which-
on.
Hopefully it was very, very close.
Okay.
Yeah, it is. Not that far. About, what, a 4 days journey? Normally?
What was that?
Buddha, bada, wada, wada?
I was asking if, like, Dearest asked if it was not that far. I was like, yeah, it should be about 4 days, 5 days.
To
Looking
Hestein?
for confirmation.
Oh, to Hestein?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a 4 or 5 day journey. You guys, if Hugbear didn't go through his workout montage, would have been 2 days, but because he went through his workout montage, it's 4 to 5 days.
Workout montage?
Yep.
Yeah. It was like, wouldn't it be an anti-workout mode?
He
Anyway,
lost his barbarianness, so
Yep.
that's all I know.
The fuck? Okay. Well, either way, yeah, so we can basically just teleport right there.
alright.
Do we want to go now, or do we want to take a couple of days?
It's up to you guys.
I don't care.
Probably the sooner the better, though. If we
Probably.
want to keep this information.
If we just show up there, we just poof there, we don't get the fun of maybe attracting Gorgons on our way there. Wait.
Don't we want to avoid trouble, though?
I mean, if you want, I can send them a message saying, "Hey, we're on our way," just to let them know that I'm bringing friends and
Nah, let's just show up.
or teleport randomly. Okay.
Yep.
That's not gonna be concerning at all.
Well, they can suck a dick. So, we ready?
Yeah, for the most part.
Bet. Let's go. With that, he's actually gonna start preparing to, teleport everyone.
All right, and as you are preparing, and as you get ready to cast this teleport spell to get yourselves over to Hestein, we're gonna take a break here. Let's pick up from here. So, why don't you guys catch up with Hugbear on what you guys were planning to do?
Going to Hestein to get more information about the giants stuff. That's all I remember.
Yeah, we were gonna go to Hestein, get information on treasure. Basically, we're trying to find information that we can, especially since they get attacked as well. But my main goal was to try and build up the treasury as much as we can.
Yeah, you said there might be ruins that Hestein might be aware of.
Yeah. Which, in the long run, that gives us plenty of money should, we get attacked again and we need to buy our way out of trouble, for lack of a better term.
Fair enough. Does anybody know what the highest mountaintop is in this goddamn continent?
Would Dearest, by chance?
Dearest, I'll say
Intensive training?
Or Takari from history lessons.
Here, let me.
Excuse
I'll
me.
look to a proper map here.
Just in all our travels, even.
I'll say the high. Make a. Anyone who wants to do it, make a nature check for me.
Stop making things I'm bad at.
That's why I was asking for history, but okay.
Stop making things I'm bad at. And this you roll a fucking 16.
Luck!
Oof, then there's the druid at the party. He does.
You know what? Bob did badly because she wasn't really paying attention.
Bob.
I just have flashes of training with my father and having the song, "Let's get down to business."
Defeat. What?
As for Bop, Hugbear, and Takari, you you guys don't really know what the highest peak is. And I'll even say for Dearest, you don't know either.
Is it the
All right.
Because
is it the thing we climbed in Frostberry?
Schnozberries?
The weird staircase.
Shush me?
the 6,900 steps.
Mhm. I think I should get advantage on that just because that's where I was born.
Sure, go ahead.
Go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
I'd like to
You
give
don't
Bob
know.
one of my inspirations.
Fucked it up.
What was that?
Bob can have one of my inspirations.
Okay, so Bob can re-roll.
Yeah, you both have +4, I guess.
Damn it.
And then somehow you think, and then it comes to your head. Yeah, that mountain you had when you did the 6,900 steps. That's the biggest. That's the highest. The place with the highest altitude.
That's the highest peak that Bop knows. And she's gonna be like, remember we went to the top and there was a Phoenix guy and we met the guy who gave me my gun and then yeah.
Okay. I was just thinking Cloud Giant probably hanging out as close as you can get to clouds. I don't know if it's not like we saw one when we were there. We did see not giants, but
Trolls
trolls. Yeah.
Troll.
that we didn't kill because I did not want to fight those.
Wow, you didn't kill something.
Hey,
I charmed them first. Well, one of them anyway.
they weren't bad guys. They're just trolls.
I mean, that hasn't mattered in the past, so.
Alright, let's go to Hestein.
You know, then Bop's gonna be like walk over to Dearest and like try to be as tall as possible.
You get how tall is Dearest?
He was. Hang on, I actually made a note of this in my description. He is 6'3".
Okay, so Bob, you get
He's as tall as me.
you straighten as tall as you can. You look up. You get to his knee.
She's 3'3", by the way.
Okay, okay, 3'3". So, yeah, knee. Is that knee height?
That's like waist height.
That's
by
like
the
waist.
top-
She's
yeah.
about hot.
Okay, so you get to.
And she's 4'3" with her top knot, with her hair.
Okay, so yeah, you get to his. You look
Got a
up from
foot
his.
of hair.
You look up from his hip.
And she's gonna go, you know, we don't kill everybody. Just the people that kind of need it.
And who needs it?
People that try to kill us.
So those kids tried to kill you?
Yes! They
And they were
attacked us.
And they were fully aware of it.
They attacked us. They were
But they were
on the
aware
road.
of it.
They were on the road. I picked up my knife. They were
But-
on the road attacking people and pretending to be. It's been a long time, guys.
A
Pretending
long time ago.
to be.
Takari will pipe up. They were pretending to be the were-tigers.
And they were scaring people on the road, and they were attacking people on the road.
Finn, wrong campaign.
Oh, my bad.
But they
Hiding in the
were
room.
aware of it. They were aware of what they were doing. They were making these decisions themselves.
Well, they made the decision to put on masks and go in the forest and attack people. Yes,
Bob, make a history check for me.
they did. They didn't do it. Nobody made them do that. I don't think I should have to history that.
I do know they were being troublemakers.
fuck you.
Oh yeah, for sure. They were attacking people. They were slaughtering innocents as they were going around pretending to be were-tigers.
Bop is convinced that they were shitty kids that maybe didn't deserve to die, but definitely deserved to get the shit beat out of them, and then we accidentally killed them. It's not our fault we were higher power than them and didn't know it, okay?
Anyways,
Okay.
we should go to Hestein and
As for Hugbear and Takari that are listening to this is not what happened. These are not the same people that Bob is describing.
Dearest at this point has just like resigned, like trying to bring morality into the group, and will point it out. But if they want to argue it, that's their choice.
No, Bop's gonna be like, you know, you never did anything that you regretted doing that was an accident and that you felt bad about doing later and you tried to make better.
No,
Well, good for you.
because other people have done that to me. I haven't had to do that. I haven't had to seek forgiveness for shitty actions myself.
Everybody
There you
makes
go.
mistakes.
the day is young. Let's go to Hestein.
Please.
Like I said, I'll say it's like with this conversation, it's about 4:45. So
Bop's cranky now.
Cool. We're gonna teleport.
so you're just gonna go straight to his time right now.
Yeah.
Okay.
Everybody has to do the teleport.
Come on.
Brady was like, I'm not paying attention.
Alright,
but
so
okay.
why don't we roll that D100?
All right. Hang on. Let me pull up the spell to make sure I know what I'm doing here.
One.
You're rolling a D100.
Yeah. Associated object. Oh, I mean, I'm gonna be on target either way.
Roll a D100. Yeah, it didn't matter. You make it.
I was looking. I'm like, I have an associated object. I'm gonna be on target. Period.
It says 1 to 100. That means it's a possibility.
Did I get a 0?
That means there's a 0% chance that you can somehow screw this up. Still roll. All right, and so you guys. So who's in this teleport? Who are the 8 creatures? There's a party of 4.
5, 6.
Hold on. So
So
Bob,
counting Corra and Slice.
Bob, Corra,
Yeah.
Hugbear, Takari, Slice. That's 5.
Aiden,
Aiden. That's 6. Rio. 7.
Warhorse.
Warhorse. That's
Warhorse.
it. Okay. And so
Warhorse
you guys.
doesn't have a name.
That is the same. Warhorse.
All right, and you guys.
Oh.
You guys hold hands, sing your kumbayas, and teleport out of Nofliasile. And when you come to, you look around. You guys find yourselves in this beautiful terrain of flowers and various plants.
What kind of plants?
Fuck you.
No, you made a mistake just now.
You know,
because
there are hedges that are in weird shapes that are unnatural. You know, some look like.
Oh, we're in a fucking garden. Okay.
Takari, you recognize that you're in the family garden.
Cool. So she will know the way to the palace.
Yep. But
You ready to go?
Everybody be very careful. People get kidnapped here.
I don't get kidnapped.
He dealt with him.
Doesn't mean he was the only people kidnapping people. Stupid potion seller.
Cool. Corra's going to stealth, and we're all going to continue walking.
I'm following Takari. I'm very on edge. I'm going to ask. Should I don't know if this is still a thing, but are they still kind of prejudiced against dark elves right now?
My family?
The nation in general?
I don't think so.
I don't think so. And if they did, we'd beat it out of them.
I just need to know if I need to look different right now.
Takari, you know that there's no racism in this place.
That's why she was saying that she thought that her family welcomed everybody.
Hey!
As long as it didn't cause harm to anybody.
I can't promise that. All right, cool. I just wanted to double check.
Yep.
All right, Takari, lead the way.
Yeah, Takari's walking towards the castle.
Take me to your leader.
All right.
We already met him.
All right, and you guys traverse, and Takari leads you out of the garden, takes you inside to a side entrance of the palace, and takes you in. You find yourselves in the food court, in which...
A food court inside the palace?
Yeah, this is where you've guys eaten here before.
Yeah. In a dining room.
Yeah, dining room.
Food court
It's not the
implies like
same as
mall,
food
honey.
court. Yeah. I was like, all right, cool, let's go shopping.
Let's go to the Taco Bell.
Is there an ATMs? Is there a
That's
I
right.
will send you.
Home of
I
the
will send you
Baja
all to the
Blast.
6th layer of hell. How about that? You guys find yourselves in the dining hall.
Thank you.
Motherfuckers. And
At least you
Great
didn't say
immersion, man.
cafeteria.
And hey,
you guys see in there you see. Sorry, my brain is just
gone.
fizzing out right now.
I'm sorry, I'm a bad influence on you.
Christ.
See,
And yeah, you see Takari. Takari. You notice family members at the.
Family matters.
Do you need a list of my family again?
No. I got it.
See, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
Apparently, they make like 12 kids.
Shut the
Yeah.
fuck up.
No, there's only 8 of us.
Oh, sorry, only 8 of
only
you.
8.
Only 8?
Yeah.
Takari, you recognize. Takari, you recognize your father.
No,
You recognize your
Catholic?
mother, and then you see of
The
your
royal.
of your 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Horny roll.
Of your 7 siblings, obviously the oldest is not here. He is helping.
Yeah,
He's still
Oh,
in
yeah.
Shibia helping out.
How'd it
You
go?
also don't see. You also don't see your second oldest brother, Brayer,
Baron?
and then you also don't see Methanthar.
Fuck are with these names?
I'm sorry, I was trying to.
No, not on you. This is just like this royal family's got like, I need epic names. Just in case
Sorry.
one dies. Just in case one dies, we need some epic names.
Anyway,
I think that's how it went.
I really feel like it too.
My brain works differently when I'm making characters. I fluff out backstory.
Takari's backstory was like 12 pages.
No.
I got told I should make it less than 2.
Because of Takari. It was her
Crazy.
fault.
No.
It was because of her. She ruined
I
it for
feel
everyone.
cheated.
hey, listen, man. When I was playing this, that was like a year and a half ago. I don't remember much.
I gave
I
Chris
feel
a
cheated.
paragraph.
Yeah.
I think
But
mine was a paragraph.
I will write like 5 pages of backstory minimum.
Alright, so you enter you enter the dining
So
hall
mad.
in which
I'm
Takari you
quit.
saw in which you see everyone there except those 3 that I mentioned. And you see your father looks up and says, oh, when...
Just
Magic!
now.
What did
I
Bob,
misheard that.
what did Bob say?
Magic?
That is not what I heard.
Oh, I see.
I don't know what you heard, but I said magic.
And he goes, well, a little bit of a heads up would have been better next time.
Sorry.
Why, are you naked?
No, we're eating. We could have prepared food for you, but we could have had food prepared for you.
Well, Takari said, I think my parents have gotten old, fat, and lazy. We should dethrone them immediately. So we came buzzing over. Your days of ruling are over.
That sounds more like a you statement, Hugbear.
Oh, yeah, well. Can I see your crowd for a second?
That's how we did it last time.
I don't have a crown.
Yeah, well, I don't want to be leader anyway, then. I'm only doing it for the crowd.
Bob is now determined
Well-
to buy Hugbear a crown.
You see,
He kind of already has a crown.
you see, Hakathra, Hakathra, which is the ruler's wife, speaks up and says, "Well, anyway, welcome back."
Yeah,
Hey,
we'll
thanks.
probably be
It's
here for a little bit.
Thank you for having us.
Is there an emergency?
Well,
Always.
no. Yes.
Gives a
We
side
wanted
glance
to
at
find
Bob.
more information about the giant attacks.
Bob has also wandered over to the table and is like picking at food off people's plates.
Okay.
She gets away with a lot by looking like a small child, and just say it.
I keep forgetting that Bob isn't a child.
Bob, make a persuasion check for me.
She does it on purpose. Oh, Sierra. 14.
Okay. Okay.
It's not like they're strangers. They've met Bob.
Yeah. You know each other well enough that it doesn't.
I'm the stranger.
that Dior or Fenris isn't provoked enough to do to put resilient sphere on you to hold you in place. And Leland speaks up and says, "You said you were looking for information on the giant that attacked us?"
Any of the giants, really.
Oh, well. We don't really know much about the other regions, but if you're willing to wait a day, wait till tomorrow, I believe Brayern and Mithanthar should be returning with what they were able to find. Someone heard word of hearing a voice out towards up north where the beach area was, and those two.
The area that Hamir and I looked at about a year ago.
Yeah, and we sent, and Brayern and Mithanthar went out to investigate.
What kind of voices were they hearing?
So far, we only heard one. Maybe a couple. It was. There's definitely. From what we've heard, it sounds like one voice, and then sounds like the same voice trying to do another voice.
Is there?
Uh-huh.
You probably don't know of any more of the stones that I had Hamer send me.
One more time?
Rain does not want to work anymore. Did they find any more of those stones? Those weird-looking stones? And she'll pull out the strange stone that she has.
Oh, actually,
I'll plug them in. Just
now that I think about it, after the attack and then during the next couple of days, people reported seeing stones of similar looking, but come with me for a moment. And you see Leland gets up from his chair, wipes off whatever fruit is around his mouth, and starts walking out.
Takari will follow.
All right.
Awkward.
As Takari follows her dad, what's the rest of the party doing?
I should behave.
Mm-hmm.
I'm new.
Yeah, I just follow.
Yeah, I guess we'll follow.
Okay. Dearest too?
Yeah.
I mean, you could.
Corra is stealthing around and robbing the shit out of this place. Just taking them for every
That's
single
what
thing.
I wanted to do too.
Yeah.
Corra is looking for the royal treasury.
Wait, we don't like them, right?
No, we like them.
It's Takari's parents' family.
Do we?
That doesn't mean shit. Do we not remember that Dearest is on a wanting to kill his father thing?
Where is that?
Yes, but
Parents don't mean like.
It's not that we don't like them. It's that they kind of let their kids get kidnapped. Twice.
Okay.
By not taking the kidnappings in town seriously.
So they're just irresponsible.
Yes.
So this
I
is
need to
Corra's
flip a coin.
stealth.
I need to flip a coin.
I don't think we should steal from them.
What does Corra need to roll to search out some sort of treasury or armory?
She knows what the armory is. We raided it last time.
That is true.
Hang on a second.
Okay,
My second
treasury.
monitor just shut down.
What happened?
My second monitor just died. Give me a second.
Okay, we'll keep going. Corra can make. I feel like this has to be a sort of thing that Anna has to be here for.
Been wanting to rob this place. You don't think she's gonna do some stealies?
Is this what Anna wants with Corra?
She didn't say as much, but she also didn't say she wanted to. She also didn't say she wanted to steal the ring from that little shopkeep, and we did that anyway.
We did.
We're on a stealy spree for our town.
Make an investigation
Fine.
check.
She doesn't look fine. She doesn't look for a treasury. She just pilfers readily available things.
You mean?
You know what? I figured out what I'm doing.
Oh, we'll get to that. We mean readily, like what, in the armory? What, like, I'm confused by that statement.
She's walking the halls. If she sees anything of value, she's gonna be like, sweep, just sweeping things into her pockets.
Okay. Make an investigation check. Cool. I'll keep that in mind.
Okay.
All right. What is Dearest looking to do?
He is going to be doing something similar to what Corra is doing. The only difference is that he is specifically looking for the treasury.
Okay. Make an investigation check. All right. 24. You don't find it.
Okay. Well, then he's going to wander around for a bit trying to find it. If he can't find it, he's going to go back and join the rest of the party.
What was that last one? You're going to do what?
He's going to join the rest of the party.
Okay. I'll let you know when Dearest joins in. And so, Leland takes Takari, Hugbear, and Bop. Takes you over to takes you to a room in which you see there are tables, and you see that there are like long tables. There's a couple, like 3 or 4 of them, and you see they're all covered in like big cloths, in which it looks like there's something underneath them.
Whoever your mate is, you should fire them.
I'll take that. I'll take that and write in my notes, Hugbear.
Perfect. Yeah.
And so
Whatever he's for.
he leads you in, and Dearest, you follow suit. You get into the room, and goes to the door. The light is the light is on the tables. And he goes, here's the weird thing. Takari, have you learned anything about the stone that you found?
Well, it's basically petrification, I guess. Like someone got turned into stone and then just fell into pieces.
That's what I thought. And goes to one of the tables, takes a cloth, pulls it, and you see at the table there's remnants of rock that look to be positioned they look to be put in a specific placement and order. As you guys look and investigate, you realize that this pile of rocks forms a humanoid.
How big is it?
If put together, 5'7".
Like a puzzle.
And
Anybody got mending?
And continues to pulls up the covers off the other tables, and you see similar things. There's like one statue. There's one of these like tables which has a fully intact statue.
Where did you come across these?
While we were rebuilding, this was within the last couple of months, people were slowly these were coming around, and people were people were bringing these up as. Well, first we thought was we thought that somehow the disappearances that potion seller incident was happening again, but as we were able to put some of these together, we came to realize that these people didn't disappear. They returned to stone.
And the only way to undo it is greater restoration or lesser restoration.
That's what we thought. We tried those, and it didn't work.
Okay.
Well,
What is
they're all in pieces, right?
Well, those three, yes, but that one over there, and he points over to another table in which you guys look, and you actually recognize you recognize this stone statue as the male half-elf head of the guards, Hymo.
Not Hymo.
Oh no.
Is he in pieces or is he like fully intact?
He's fully intact.
And you tried restoration on the fully intact one.
You're welcome to try it.
I have a feeling the ones that are still in pieces or missing pieces potentially may not be easily restored. But if we have one that's fully intact, the spell may work. Takari, I know you were working on lesser restoration at one point for that stone. Do you still have it?
Yeah. I still have that stone and the scroll.
Knowing all magic, should this work?
For what's the theory?
That the one that's not in a million pieces can potentially be restored.
Imo.
Make an Arcana check for me.
With advantage because I know all magic.
Yes.
Yay!
I hate that I made this come into existence.
Roll us
Allowed it.
advantage. 19.
19. There are spells that can help remove the petrification of that can help remove the petrification of these people, such as Hymo. But you know that the three that are in pieces, they're gone. They can't be returned.
Okay.
But for Hymo, there's a spell called, that Greater Restoration.
Lesser won't do it? Okay. I wasn't sure as a player.
Well, I mean, does Lesser Restoration say it does petrification? I'm gonna find out right now.
I have no idea.
Let's see.
Bob
This creature and can
Lesser Restoration.
you can either end one disease or one condition afflicting it. The condition can be blinded, deafened, paralyzed, or poisoned. So there you go. No.
I believe Restoration is limited to those 4.
Yeah. Okay. We go
Maybe the magic deck can help.
Bob was rummaging in her bag.
Does Bob offer it to Dearest? Because Dearest will pull another card.
No. No.
Okay.
Bob was actually looking for that medallion of thoughts. And then she remembered that, doesn't Takari know that spell?
I don't actually technically know it. I have the spell scroll for it.
No, detect thoughts.
Oh, detect thoughts. Yeah, I do, but I don't have it prepared.
Okay. Bob's gonna look at Takari and be like, can you talk to, I had a bad thought.
Bad touch, bad touch.
Do you want me to do what?
And she's gonna pull out her medallion of detect thoughts.
Okay.
And put it on.
Okay.
And touch it and activate it.
Okay, what does it do?
It detects thoughts.
You activate this medallion.
She's trying to see if Jaimo is like alive in there, or if he's like comatose or something, or if he's like actively alive in there, because that's terrifying. And, yeah.
You don't hear any thoughts, but you do. Make an Arcana check for me, Bob.
Okay. Okay.
28. You sense, but you do. Yeah, no thoughts, but you do feel this. What is since like this, that this stone texture is the stone barrier is of magic.
Okay.
And you feel that whatever magic this is, it's like to hold something. It's to hold something in place forever.
She's gonna go, luckily, he's not conscious in there. She's gonna be like, luckily, he's not conscious in there, so he's not like listening to us try to fix him and being frustrated that we can't figure it out. He's like sleeping or something, so that's a good thing. But this is some bad, powerful magic.
Well, I think, correct me if I'm wrong, Takari, lesser restoration may not work, but this was one of the greatest nations before Nofliasile. Surely you have a library or a wizard or something here who might be able to do greater restoration, or perhaps something we can learn here in a library.
Can I make a history check to see if there is?
Surely there's like a wizard on staff.
Sure, make a history check.
Because Fenris and Dior had a magic teacher, and it didn't give him really a name. We'll keep it.
15.
Because I don't have very much inspiration.
I mean, I say it out loud, so the king knows.
You don't believe you don't think that any of your brothers have access to this spell like on them. But
no, she was like thinking of if there was another wizard in like that taught her brothers how to use magic.
Give me a sec.
I was thinking like most kings and queens would have like a magistrate, like they'd have like their on-hand magic person, like we have Cinder.
You would feel that. You don't really recall specific people, but you know that this sort of spell is is something that someone of healing can do.
Okay, perhaps a church or a... church or a hospital in this town?
Leland says. Leland says, we could bring up a priest.
If you have a strong priest, I know sometimes a cleric is capable of doing this kind of magic.
I can have the guards. Don't mind the voice crack. The voice crack was not canon.
This was 100%.
As the DM, I say no. He says, we can have the guards bring him up. I can have the guards bring him up now, and
let them be aware that we are looking for greater restoration. So even if that's just something they go into the church asking, it may not be the head priest. It may just be a well-trained anybody in the church.
Well, funny enough, hold on. He goes outside. He just... He goes, guards, fetch the priest. Which one? The one who just joined their clergy or whatever the group is called. And closes the door.
Which one? They said.
Which one? Fine.
Young priest and an old priest.
You see, he goes, we actually had a, funny enough, there was this new priest that joined, the church here in our town, in our city. And, he had to be blessed by the gods, because he was just...
Is this the fucking guy who pulled the deck of cards?
Because he was just... Because he is just... I don't know where he gets his power from.
Wow. I can't wait to meet them.
And a couple minutes go by, you hear there's a knock on the door, and father goes to it, opens it. Ah, yes, come in. And you see walk in, you see him walk in, you see a priest walk in, he pulls his hood down. Bop,
Bop and Takari knows this guy!
You recognize him immediately as someone in your past whom you paid for cleric-like items in Nofliasile, in which you gave him a card.
Oh, hi!
Takari was with Bob at the time. That's when Bob and Takari went off by themselves.
Yep,
each other.
Yep, Takari was there
This
too.
is shit that happens.
So you two will immediately recognize him, and he immediately sees the two of you, goes, Pelor himself. It is good to see the both of you, and shakes both of your hands like energetically.
Okay.
Wow,
you're
it's
doing well for yourself.
For certain, yes. Ever since that day you gave me that card, I mean, you saw it yourself. I was blessed by the Lord Pelor himself, and I went on this little pilgrimage where I went to focus on my belief and my power, and got stronger.
Well, that's a good thing.
He's a higher level than us, Coonsy. I swear to God. I swear to Paylor.
Who's this guy?
He pulled a card and was blessed by Paylor.
I don't think we caught your name. You kind of just ran off before we could ask.
Give me a sec.
Or do you get a new name when you become blessed by a god.
I mean, I've been given a new title, Champion of Pelor, but
Let's call him Champ.
I can go by that as well.
God damn it.
Good seeing you, Champ.
Huh.
Do you happen to know the spell Greater Restoration?
Why, yes, I do.
Did he
Cool.
sell us? the
Just one
spell
question.
Greater
Just one question, though. Do you have a diamond on you?
No.
I do.
Oh, kitty.
Would you happen to know its value?
He does, actually. I don't. Give me a sec. It
It was
is
100 gold.
400 gold.
Oh, okay. And you wouldn't mind if you end up losing this?
Well, we can crush it into dust, and you can keep 300 gold worth of that dust.
Me or him?
Well, it only needs 100, right?
Yes, it only needs it needs at least 100.
And I need at least 300, so that works out well.
In diamond dust?
Yeah.
Okay. You guys,
I need it for Revivify.
okay, and you guys take a couple minutes go by as you get to spend time crushing the diamond into dust, and then to distribute the dust evenly. And so now, Mark, take away the 400 gold piece of diamond and replace it with 300 gold's worth of diamond dust.
Sick.
It's gonna. All right. Are we helping your friend here? I sense there's a few things off with him as he's pointed over towards Dearest.
No.
Oh, that's for another day. For sure.
What do you mean?
You mean you haven't been feeling it?
I mean, how do you mean?
What are they feeling these days?
I mean, I felt a little weaker. I thought that was just normal wear and tear.
Oh, I believe that's what I'm talking about.
Why would they be feeling any weaker? Why are you feeling
Did you
weaker?
tell me, what have you done that could... Do you remember what you did that could have caused that?
We've gotten into fights. We fought a pretty powerful wizard a while back. Necromancer. I mean, I pulled from that same deck I guess you pulled from.
Oh. What did you get?
Technically I got a few things because I pulled it 4 times.
So terrifying.
Can't help it. He just everywhere we go, he pulls it.
You see his eyes widen a bit. 4 times.
Yes, 4 times. Although 2 of them weren't actually in my control, I just felt compelled to pull again, so...
Yeah.
Which, I just realized that he hadn't told anyone that.
Wait,
I thought you were just playing.
You were compelled to take more than one?
Yeah, the second one. I pulled the first one, and I felt compelled to pull the second one, and I was curious, so I pulled the third one, and then I felt compelled to pull the fourth one. I just thought that was a thing. You were compelled to pull 2 cards.
No.
No.
I
that's
only
not
pulled
normal.
1.
Well, that's concerning.
But that's not what we were concerned about before.
Okay, so...
She will point to the Haimo statue.
Oh!
Do you
right.
think you could help him?
I certainly can. And he puts his hand on the Hymo statue. He starts to speak some. Anyone know Celestial?
No.
No, but it's on my list.
No.
Okay. He starts to speak in a language you guys don't understand, and
I'm guessing it's Celestial.
Yeah. Well, you don't know that, and you see the dust like bursts into flame, and as he finishes up, the flame dies out, in which there's nothing left. A few seconds go by. 20 seconds go by. Nearly a minute goes by. Nothing changes.
So the answer is no, you can't fix him.
What?
Got it.
But no, it's supposed to. That's not right. It's supposed to. Have another 100.
I don't know how I feel about that. You kind of failed the first time. Doing the same thing again and again is the definition of insanity.
Well, we are in the royal house. I'm sure they've got a diamond or two kicking around they can put towards bringing back their guard.
Takari will look up towards her father, like, do we?
See, that's a good point. Why did I give away my diamond?
And he goes, "Give me one moment." And Leland leaves the room, and you see Champ is looking at the statue and is thoroughly examining it.
Yeah, I'll go with him and give him any advantage he might need, or roll it myself to see if this guy might be cursed or any magical thing that might be.
Sure. Give me an Arcana check.
Bot, by the way, has just been standing there staring at Dearest the whole time.
Why?
Because she's worried that he's gonna fall over because apparently he's sick.
27.
And
She's just like,
He's been sick. Nothing's changed.
but she didn't know that.
To be fair, he's been sick since like he fought the Alhoun.
and
Since before that.
So 20 with your help with a 27. You identify, yeah, this guy is petrified.
Yeah.
And you, again, one way to help get rid of petrification is greater restoration. And you don't believe he screwed up. You don't believe Champ screwed up. Champ did what he needed to do. What he did was right. He casted right.
Do I notice anything on the body, or like any item or anything that might be petrified to him? Like it might be a cursed item?
You don't sense this kind of curse, like, specifically in one place. It seems to be all over. This curse seems to be... But you feel that there is a clause to this petrification.
Okay.
That something needs to happen.
Where was he found?
He was, Leland would have, as you investigated, Leland would have come back at this point with a diamond.
Yeah.
He was found outside the city walls, where he took some men to, try to fight off the giant. And when the next day came, they brought this back and points over to the statue.
Him.
Yeah, they brought him back.
He's still a person.
He's still in there. The day the giants attacked. So he's been frozen like this for
Months.
Months, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Oh, you see, Champ just goes. And I feel him in there. But he's not awake. If any of you were worried, he's not awake.
I checked.
I think
Seems I'm not the only one blessed by the gods.
Hey Bob, let me see that. Let me see that magic deck. Maybe that'll help.
No. No.
Why not?
I think you've had enough.
so.
No such thing.
I only have so many cards left. People keep taking them with them.
All right, fine.
Does Bob take a moment to count the cards?
It should
She's
be
like,
Sorry, Hestein was attacked by a stone giant.
what it sounds like.
I mean, Takari, that's... I believe giants are your specialty?
I can do a check, yeah.
You do recall that, yes, this place was attacked by a stone giant.
If that's the case, perhaps the reason he can't be unpetrified is because this giant is still alive.
So we kill the giant and then he comes back alive, potentially?
Or at least then it can be restored.
Where would we find the giant then?
Also, Bob,
He kind of disappeared.
if you were counting 16 cards.
That's a lot.
Okay. Were there tracks or anything? Was anybody able to trace where this stone giant went?
I mean, like I said, my two of my sons, Brayern and Bethanthar, went investigating up north to investigate the voices of whatever is making noise up north.
And they're supposed to be back today, right?
They're supposed to be back tomorrow.
So we don't need to worry until then.
Oh yeah, no, super. Maybe we try sending them a message and see if they can give us any sort of information if they're still alive.
Yeah, I couldn't do that.
You sound so enthusiastic.
Alright. And as you guys are discussing this, the doors leading into your room swing open, and you see Hikathra open, Takari's mother. She goes, "Honey, Mithanthar's back."
Were there two?
What about Brian?
Oh, you guys gonna want to come and
Let's go.
Saved you a spell slot. Let's go.
Yeah, the Takari's fallen.
and you guys are taken to the main entrance, in which you see two guards, in which there are two guards in which they look really roughed up, and you see Mithanthar's with two other guards, because Mithanthar's is the biggest of the siblings, and he has two other guards with trying to carry him. And you see just blood coming from the top of his head.
You're immediately trying to cast Cure Wounds. If I can find the freaking spell.
Alright.
Bop will too.
Dearest won't because they're already doing it.
All right. So you guys heal 31 points, and you see Methanthar. He wakes up, and you see fear in his eyes.
What's up?
We went to investigate the noises up at the beach, the beachy areas, and we were unsure what could have been. But as we got closer, that's when we saw it.
So what?
We saw the giant, and when we saw him, he was like. He seemed to be playing with some things, and we went to get a little closer investigation, and it was these statues.
What kind of statues?
They looked to be these. They looked like people. But then he saw us, and we started taking off. There were plenty more of us that left. Many of the scars are dead. But Brayern.
She's intact.
Worse. Something got to him. We were running together, then I felt him slowing down, I turned around. He just stopped moving and was staring at him. He picked him up. And he turned to stone.
Do not get picked up by stone giants.
Do you know if he was still intact when the giant picked him up?
He didn't look crushed.
There may still be hope for the boy. Your brother, sorry, Takari.
He's playing with
really
them.
Upset right now.
If he's playing with them, this sounds like he's turning them into toys. The broken ones are just the ones he ended up breaking by playing too rough.
I don't know about you guys. You don't have to come with me, but I have to go save my brother.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
Oh yeah.
I've been looking for giants for weeks now. How tall would you say the stone giant was?
I would have to say, like, 17, 18 feet tall.
Okay. Let's plan to go tomorrow, and until then, let's start making plans for capturing this thing.
You see Methanthar goes, and I'm coming with you. And you see Leland goes, no, Methanthar, I forbid it. You're too injured. You're not going back out there. But Father...
But we heal him up and he comes with. He has a right to come. You don't get to control that.
I mean, he is his father.
control
And his
Takari.
king.
And that's his brother.
You can try to stop me, Father, all you want, but I'm going to save Brian. And if Methanthar wants to come with, he's more than welcome to.
We killed a bunch of Gorgons months ago. I'm far stronger than I was then. We'll be back before dinner.
I have a dragon.
And we'll get your boy.
And you see Leland goes, all right. Tomorrow, you guys will go fight off this giant. Just promise. It looks at you, Takari. Just promise me you will get Braren back.
I plan on it.
I don't want to lose any children. We nearly went into that once. I don't want it to happen this time.
I will make sure that he comes back.
What kind of terrain was the stone giant in when you came upon him when he was playing? I know most of Hestein here is surrounded by forest.
Give me a sec so I look at the proper name for it.
Sorry, the voice got me for a second.
Good.
Give me a second.
I need to look up the specifications of his terrain.
It is what you gather from his information is that it's a coastal terrain. That there's rocks, there's sand. Depending on how you get close to it, there's water.
I'm just wondering, just planning out loud, y'all can hop in here. Do we want to bring chains and try and trip this guy with our war horses, chain, brute strength, circle around this thing? Ultimately, I want to slow its movement so it cannot pick any of us up.
If I may.
Yep.
I know the spell Dominate Person.
Giant.
Right.
And I can
Humanoid.
cast the black tentacles.
Black temples. Okay.
Bob has Thorn Whip. Bob has Thorn Whip and Ensnaring Strike.
You have you can just make plant growth and slow shit down, right?
Tasha's Caustic Brew.
You just have to also remember 17 feet tall means
Super strong.
it does move quickly.
I also know Otto's irresistible dance. I can literally kill its movement like that.
Oh, if we're near the beach, I have Tidal Wave.
As do I.
Okay.
And depending on if it's cloudy or not, I can
Does
call
any of
lightning.
you have a twisted vine?
Okay.
Or a vine?
I have Entangle.
This is all good. Like, we need things that will stop its movement to keep it away, because between
Well, if we're spending the night, then I can trade some stuff.
you guys know me, I'm a up close and personal fighter, but if the four of you can stop this thing in its tracks and attack from a distance, we might be able to get it down before it can do anything.
Because I do have a spell called Wither and Bloom. I just need a Twisted Vine.
A twisted vine?
I'm sure we could find one in the garden.
Yeah, that's would be incredibly easy.
If my character sheet would know, that'd be great.
Ooh, I wonder if Earth Tremor could knock it down.
Maybe. I mean, it's a stone giant. It might have immunities to that kind of shit, but who knows? Yeah, okay. Well, I'm feeling more confident already. I like the
And
idea.
realistically, I would also like to point out, if I'm given access to the royal garden and whatever little hidden shit they have here, I could probably craft some stuff that would really hurt it that we could put on our weapons.
Like poison?
Poison. Not to mention, if I'm able to get to a hospital, they have to keep vials of venom and poison on hand in order to make anti-venom. I could easily use that and intensify it.
How about it, Kimmy? You guys got venoms and anti-venoms and...
I actually have antitoxins, so...
Well, I would need the raw ingredient, not the antitoxin, because that's already been crafted into something to combat it. I would need the raw ingredient.
Fair.
Anything fun in the garden? Anything like that?
Can I do a survival check to see?
Yeah. Go ahead.
And at advantage, since it is my home.
It is your home, so yes, survival with advantage.
Freaking. Okay. Never mind.
And that's just what happens to be growing in the garden. Who knows what they have in their personal stores?
Mm, 19?
19. You do find what you're looking for. It was a twisted vine?
Yes.
Yeah, you do find a twisted vine, so you get that.
Using the old monster manual with giant focus, can I read up on the stone giants if they have any natural immunities or weaknesses?
Sure. Make me an investigation check with advantage. Well, no. Yeah, investigation check with advantage.
So... Oh, 22.
Nice.
All right. What you gather from stone giants is that from what you've been hearing, from the abilities you've been hearing, that it's been able to turn people to stone, and that that somehow it made someone like look at them, like stop and look at them almost friendly like. You gather that this is one of the fearsome five giants.
Yeah.
And this is Domdius.
Dominus.
And
Kenzie, I read the spell wrong. So I needed a withered vine twisted into a loop.
okay, you find it.
That's even easier.
I read the spell wrong because my computer didn't load the screen very well, so I only saw twisted vine.
And what you gather is what it's able to do. What you sense is that, when in order for it to try to turn someone to stone, it needs to charm them.
Okay.
So what you gather is that what happened to Brayern is that Brayern got charmed by this giant. And then, and when the giant got close enough to grab him, he turned to stone.
Hmm.
Yes?
Just like to point out, I have the counter charm ability, so anyone within range of me that can hear me within 30 feet.
And that's the thing you have to keep up as an action.
Yes, I know.
Okay.
But just saying.
Yep.
Just saying.
Just making sure you knew too.
I know, I read it.
Knowing all magic, I know it's a creature you can see. To affect the creature, does the creature have to see you as well, or be able to hear you, or anything, or just you see it, you can charm it? Just wondering, like, if we all went in with like beeswax in our ears, if we could be immune to charm or anything.
With the 22,
yeah,
I'll say he doesn't need to be looking at you directly. He doesn't need to be looking at you.
Okay. So, if you hear this guy, you can be.
This is more of a. You think this is more of a if you get.
Radius.
If you get close to him.
Okay. Okay. So keep our distance. We'll be charmed. Get charmed. Get stoned. All right. These are all good things to know. Slice and I are going to be on probably ground duty.
So will I, says Miphanthar. As you, Hugbear, I'm not sure if you remember, but when you guys were dealing with the Gorgons, I believe he was out there with you.
Yeah.
Helping to lure the Gorgons.
Yeah. Something that I could do also to gear up for it, I could cast invisibility and fly on Corra so that she can have constant sneak attack on whatever she does from the air.
We need to just, at that point, just think about your concentration and what you can concentrate on. Because if you get hit, and Corra falls out of the sky.
Actually, they're charge spells, so.
Okay.
They are concentration, but they have a charge on them, so I wouldn't have to concentrate at that point.
I'm not terribly afraid of a stone giant, but we do obviously need to use caution. This one seems to be of much greater strength than the average stone giant.
I mean, I do have a spell called Magic Circle that we could probably get components for. But within a short amount of time, I don't think so.
Yeah. Okay, we can do some planning. We have the night.
Because I would need a list of things.
Like,
so I would need holy water, powdered silver or iron, worth at least 100 gold.
well, we have cleric right here who works at a church. Great power, blessed by Paylor. I'm sure he's got some holy water laying around.
I can grab that and bring it with me tomorrow.
Speaking of which, if there's something wrong with me, since you have a diamond, I would appreciate if you could fix that.
Oh, sure. And he takes it. He puts a hand on your head, and you begin to feel. You start to get the warm feeling from like your forehead, and it spreads throughout your body, and then
This child.
Yep, and after and when he finishes casting the spell, you stumble back like 5 feet. And
Okay.
and you do a self-awareness on yourself. You lose the second one that you got.
Yeah, I mean, double check what that was. Okay.
So you reel back from it. You do like a self check on yourself. You feel that a weight has been lifted off of you.
That's a big fucking deal too. All right.
Are you better now?
But you still feel that there's something there.
Better. Not 100%, but better.
I'll take it.
How much shit is Corra still?
I'll tell her that when she's
Okay,
here.
cool. Excellent.
Yeah.
Takari's just like, where did all my stuff go? She's just been raiding your room.
Just to take it all back with us.
That's anyway, so good luck. And she purposely kept it a mess too.
It's the best way to raid a room is when it's messy. So you find the coolest shit.
All right. Well, I don't know if we want to have like a. I was thinking like a physical chain. Is there a way to get like a physical metal chain in this town?
To what? Snare him?
Like 60 feet of metal chain. Like yeah, like if old Slice and I were riding on our horses and just we're trying to trip them or some shit.
I'm sure we can find something.
Just as an option if we have to something. I don't know if it'll come in handy, but maybe.
Like a trap?
Well, I mean, I believe in all of your magics. Just having a physical option might be good as well.
Oh yeah.
That might work actually too.
Plan for the worst, hope for the best.
Mm.
I'm good to call it one night.
Bop needs to go back to the garden and meditate anyway.
Okay. And so, if you guys don't have any plans, you guys
I was just trying to find stuff for shell components that I need.
Actually, there is one thing, but I need to open up my window because it's getting stuffy in here. Give me a sec.
Oh, yeah.
I think I'm losing it due to heat exhaustion.
Oh man, it was 40 Celsius here today, which is like the highest I've ever had in Southern Ontario. Bob's like, fuck you. But 40 is the highest I've ever seen it go. And I was dying. I stepped outside work and I was just like,
I'm gonna look up.
I don't know what that means in Fahrenheit.
What 40?
What does that mean in American?
I'm gonna be American.
Pretty much.
So
104.
I'm gonna translate
Oh, geez.
what my temperature is currently. It is 7:12 p.m. and my temperature is 93 degrees Fahrenheit. Or
I thought you were gonna stop at 7:12 p.m.
a dirty metric user, 33 degrees Celsius.
Jesus.
Yeah. Well, it was 104 here today, which is like the hottest I've ever been in, and I was like dying.
Yeah, we were 104 a few days ago.
104 children.
It's brutal. That's where you are living right now. You can move on.
I remember the 120 degree weather back in Arizona. That was
100. It was 120 degrees last year when I was outside taking orders.
Jesus.
That.
Last year, back in North Dakota, back when we had all those forest fires blowing in, it was 110 that whole week.
Yeah, it's real. You need to move.
And it didn't drop either.
Come live with you.
And so, as you guys are going to prepare for a long rest, Takari, your father pulls you over to the side.
Hey, knock it off.
She says, "We're father."
Dad!
Someone decided she was going to be hyper.
And he says, Takari, I need to give you something.
Like what?
I need you to follow me. And
That's a different kind of daddy.
he leads you over to the weapons vault. And takes you inside and he says, and he says, do you remember how much I've told you about my father, Takari?
Bits and pieces.
He was a proud archer back in his day. And I have to be honest, you resemble him the most out of everyone. His revoltness against rules, his curiosity to nature, and he fought during the war, Takari. And
You told me that.
well, I believe you're gonna need his help this time. And he presses on a stone brick inside the room. It pushes and you hear a click, and beside him a small door opens up.
Nice.
And he reaches in and he pulls out a bow, which I'll describe to you once I can visually see it. Because I am always prepared, never behind or forgetful to get things out. Okay. What you see, this bow is a long bow.
Everybody just stay out of my trash. Little shit.
Good to keep going?
Sorry. Yeah.
Okay. You see a longbow in which it is. You see the bend parts of the bow that connect from the handle to the strings are white with red outlines, and the handle itself is gold with a leather bound in the middle, and you see that at the edge of the gold, where the gold meets the white bends, you see elvish faces on it, just one on each end. And you look at it, and the face looks familiar to you. And as you try to put it together, where is it from? And he said, the faces you see is your grandfather. This is a bow that he used during his time of fighting before he retired to become leader of Hestein. And I feel that you are now. I feel that it is time for you. It's time for you to use it. And you. Okay. And he sends the hand to you with the bow. Do you take it?
Yeah, she'll take it.
All right.
It's a cursed bow. No.
You fell for it. Please add oath bow to your inventory.
Oh shit! We've been looking for that forever. You just had one sitting in your castle.
Takari never knew all this.
Rude.
Yo, oath bow is sick.
You said oath?
Oath bow.
Okay.
OATH.
That's not what I heard, but okay.
I tried tricking Kuzi into selling us one of these like 6 months ago.
Could it get past me? For plot reasons, I couldn't.
Yeah, no, it's super crazy overpowered.
Yeah, and
at this level, it makes sense.
Yeah. And he says to you, "You've grown so much."
Just power.
And you have matured since going out on your adventures. But with what you've done with Zykrand and with Nofliasile, I'm proud of you.
You've never told me that until now.
How?
Well, I will admit it does. I do fail some aspects as a father.
You're a king. Trying to protect your people.
Yeah, but I just feel that I needed to say that.
She'll wrap her arms around him, like, because he's a little bit taller than she is.
Mm. And you
to give him a hug.
Yep, you go for the hug. You get him, and then you feel he's stunned for a minute. You feel like he's stunned for like a couple seconds, and then you feel his arms wrap around you.
I'll bring Baron back. I owe it to him to bring him back.
I believe that you will. And be mindful of where he is compared to where this giant is, because I'm uncertain how much damage a stone statue can take. So, just
We'll be careful.
be wary of where you aim.
Because I don't think Dior wants to become a king just yet.
No, he doesn't want to just yet.
It's bad enough that I already forced Burn to kind of do it.
Alright, well, don't wanna distract you much longer. I believe you have a rest you need to attend to.
Yeah. I still need to find a couple of components for a couple spells, then I'll probably head off to bed.
Okay. Do any of these components priced?
One of them was.
Okay. What is it?
It was the silver and iron of 100 gold.
Okay.
Oh, wait, I didn't. Or that's what. Yeah, for mine.
What's the spell?
It was. I didn't prepare it.
But you guys get your long rest.
I do need a sliver of glass, though.
You'll find that.
Yeah.
And you guys wake up the next day. And during your morning preparations, there is a chain that is a chain that is made hooked on the saddles of Rio and your warhorse.
No, I do have this spell. It's for a magic circle.
Magic circle. Take a look at that for a minute. So yeah, they found a chain as you requested, but you were told this is it may be a one-time use.
All right.
Takari, what's that new weapon of yours?
Apparently, it was my grandfather.
It's very
My
ornate.
father gave it to me.
Very ornate. Is it magical?
Feels like it.
Okay, so... And, what was I gonna say? Brain, come back to me. Right, Champ comes to you, Takari, and hands you... Because the way I'm reading the spell, it says either holy water worth 100 gold pieces or powdered silver and iron worth 100 gold pieces.
It said and.
Powdered silver and iron. Powdered silver and powdered iron.
Oh, I thought I needed all three. Okay, never mind.
No, don't worry. I got you covered.
Thank you for reading it better for me.
Yep.
Because Brain thought I had to have all of them.
Yep. And Champ gives you a bottle, gives you the component of holy water with 100 gold pieces.
Thank you. This will definitely come in handy.
Anything I could do to help repay the people that changed my life for the better?
You're welcome. I still kind of feel bad about that because we weren't sure what was going to happen. But we're glad that it worked out.
Oh, it's fine.
If I remember correctly, Takari, we told him that it would give him riches or something great would happen. We convinced him to pull a card.
Yeah.
At least you didn't get cursed like someone else here.
Wait, you're cursed?
Yeah. Honora got cursed. She got cursed, and all her stuff went away, and everybody forgot that she was in charge with everybody else. Plus, there was the wear arthritis. But we didn't do that.
We need to, because this is going to be a long-range fight, hopefully a long-range fight, do we have any magic arrows or ammunition for you, Bop, or you, Takari?
Ooh, magic.
Not any of that, no.
I'll tell you this. Any magic bow, no matter what arrow you put in it, the arrow becomes magic.
Okay. Yeah. So for the attack, so it's not just.
It gives it the magic
regular.
property, and then once it's fired, once it tries to hit something, once it lands, the magic effect on it just dissipates. It just becomes a normal arrow.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking if we could get some, like +1, +2, +3 arrows or bullets to increase damage / ability to hit, would be dope for these two. If we have we come across anybody who sells magic ammunition?
Let me take a look at something here.
Because I think this is going to be a long-range fight. I don't think.
Give me a sec. Okay. You do know of someone that could have these kind of magical items. In fact, you just hired him to stay in town.
Not our gunpowder man.
No, like recently.
Oh, just the weapons guy we just hired, essentially?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Well,
Do we need to teleport back?
no, because it's going to take another day to get back.
It's gonna take 1 day to get over there, do the cells, and another day just to come back. And a potential third if you want that spell slot back.
Yep.
Is it worth it to have the ammo? I think you were thinking of it before.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah. All right. Well, when we get back to town, let's remind ourselves to just stock up on a shit ton of ammo.
Okay.
Takari, because I know all magic, if you Hail of Thorns with that beautiful bow of yours at a high level, all of a sudden you're going to be doing 4d10 plus 3d6 plus that weapon, and it's going to be the beautiful mess.
You don't understand what these numbers that Hugbear speak of mean, but you get a sense that if you do.
I tried to fight with the computer anyway, so my brain was like half paying attention. So I'm like,
You don't understand these. You don't understand these numbers that Hugbear speaks of, but you feel that he's making sense of.
There's just
doing
numbers
certain
and calculations literally coming out of his circlet of
You
intelligence.
just see the math, like the math meme of like
Yep.
the numbers just floating around.
Yep.
Bob is like standing behind him with a fan, making sure his head doesn't explode from.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
also wanted to say, last night I was going to have Dearest like reading about magic theory in the library there just before bed. Like he still gets his 8 hours, but you know, like he did some late night reading and he's a speed reader. So he went through a book last night, perused it, learning. He's not a-
Question. why does the oath bow do 2 less damage than my longbow +2?
Because it's your longbow +2 is +2, which gives it additional damage and
okay.
The longbow +2 gives you +2 to damage and attack rolls, whereas the oathbow doesn't provide that.
I was like, wait, what is that?
Also, I'm not sure. I believe this item requires attunement.
It does require attunement. Uh-oh.
But
Oh yeah, it does. Never mind. I have to. Yeah, I can swap it out. Yeah.
All right, what are you swapping out?
The ring of fire resistance.
Okay.
Oh no.
It's going to be dangerous considering that we have someone using a flame tongue now.
But the fact that you get advantage against a single target and do additional damage, it's worth it.
Does anybody remember what we made the Ion Stone of Reserve have a reserve?
I don't know what words you just said.
Wait, when did we get that?
A while ago. Bob's had it just in her freaking pouch, just chilling.
A what?
An
I don't
Ion
remember
Stone
when we
of
called
Reserve.
that.
I don't even know what that is.
Did you ever use it?
No. It's just been sitting there.
I think we bought it just in case.
No, I think it was something we found.
Or found. Maybe. I don't remember.
It can hold up to 3 levels worth of spells at a time.
Mm-hmm.
In which I believe already contained a spell.
But I don't remember what spell it was.
Because I don't think I told you.
Okay.
We're just going to randomly use it on this thing. Surprise! Oh, that's a bunch of cats.
The funny
Surprise,
thing is,
motherfucker!
I have a spell called Flock of Familiars.
That sounds dangerous.
Well, I'm just looking at all the
Yeah.
stuff that I have,
So-
so that I know what I have to use.
Yeah.
Like, I also have the Candle of Invocation, the Elemental Gem, the cards.
Hey, he got rid of the curse, so he could pull more cards.
I could trade my musket's repeating shot for a homunculus servant.
No, you can't.
Actually, I have an idea for your musket eventually too.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah, we just get you 1 +3 bullet and then have it on a return trip every time. So it just goes right back into your gun. Through the monster. Returns to gun. Through the gun.
Right.
I was gonna say get a ring of enlargement to put on the front to shoot
Turn
it and then
all the
suddenly
bullets.
into cannonballs.
Ooh, that's cool. All right. I think we've fucked around enough.
I think it's like 8d6 damage or something.
All right, well, Corra, so long as you're ready, let's go.
Corra is... You guys do not see Corra, do
Do I sense her?
Can I try to see her?
you? Sure.
Perception, yeah.
Yeah.
I just assume that she's there.
What was her stealth?
You do not sense her or see her.
Corra is the ultimate.
Dang it! It was a 26.
Yeah. Corra is the ultimate
Corra's got 25 minutes.
introvert. She's like, not only will you not be able to see me, you just absolutely cannot perceive me.
Right. All right. No, well, I tried.
goals.
All right. And as you guys, so unless any of you guys want to do anything before you take off,
I'm gonna ask for some more diamonds just in case anybody dies, so I can bring them back to life.
Yeah.
There's that.
what worth specifically?
I need 300 GP worth of diamonds each charge.
Okay.
So
you are given. You're given 2.
Last night, right?
2? Okay.
Did Dearest get poisoned last night?
I don't know. He didn't answer me.
Oh, yeah.
What's up?
Dearest was looking for poison in the garden.
Yeah, we were looking
Or
for poisonous
venom, or
ingredients, venom in the infirmary or hospital. Takari was helping me
Oh, for what is this for?
for crafting poison so that I can juice it up as well.
Oh,
if it's like venom.
Make
Funsies.
make an investigation check with advantage because Takari was helping you out.
Alright.
Yeah, you do find your ingredients.
Wonderful. Scale of 1 to 10, how good are these ingredients? Because I have some poison ideas, but I need to know what like the bases are.
An 8.
8, that's pretty damn good. Okay.
It's a well-maintained garden.
Yes. Well, I was also asking about the hospital for like venoms and stuff, so
But what is it? What are you trying to? So what is this specifically you're trying to make? Like a coating or?
a coating, ingestible, stuff that can go on weapons, you name it.
You do get your hands on a bottle of. Didn't you already get that? About.
What?
Oh yeah, you had a goop.
Yeah, and then I gave it to, and then I turned it into a poison, and I gave it to Corra, who put it on a bunch of her arrows.
Right. Okay. Gotcha.
So I'm trying to gear up the ranged people with some more poison, to make things work better.
Okay. Well, you got the ingredients. Why don't you roll? Let's see. You're gonna roll to see.
Roll for poison.
Roll for poisoner's kit. You're proficient with it, yes?
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll a d20, add your proficiency, add your intelligence.
Intelligence, proficiency, so +8 to this. Okay.
All right.
Can
18.
I use an inspiration?
You can go ahead.
Thank you. 18 ain't bad, but I want to see if I can do better. I cannot do better.
No. But with an 18, I'll say you make enough poison, not as strong as the goop.
Okay.
You feel it's not as strong. I may have to look things up, but
right.
you make enough of this poison for 2 sets of arrows.
2 sets of arrows.
So yeah. So
how much is a set of arrows?
20.
20. Okay, so 40 arrows.
Yeah.
All right. So I could give 1 to Bop. I could give 1 to Blue, since Corra's already got poisoned arrows.
Okay. Give it to who?
Bop and Takari.
Okay.
Bop doesn't have arrows anymore.
No, but you have bullets.
I have bullets.
That is true.
Okay.
I'm thinking, I promise.
He's got you guys.
So he's gonna give you guys poison in order for you guys to code your arrows on.
Or bullets.
Or bullets.
Bop's gonna be like, I don't drink this.
Do not drink that. It's like this, and he's gonna pull out another vial of poison that looks scary as hell, and you don't drink this either.
But it looks so
This one is
delicious.
actually meant to be drank by bad people. That's how I deal with them. Do not drink this. He puts it back in his shirt.
Is that from the is that the poison from the
No,
okay.
The poison for Cusco.
it's poison for Cusco. Cusco's poison.
Google's poison.
Made specifically for Cusco.
Made specifically for Cusco.
No, it's assassin's blood.
So I'm going to customize them. Poison.
In which
What, dude?
In which I'll say this for you guys. Basically, if you hit, you deal the normal damage plus an additional 1d6 of poison damage.
Cool.
You said 1d6 poison damage?
1d6 poison.
You watch in like horror as Bob takes her little pouch of bullets and just takes the poison and goes dunk, shakes it.
That works.
The glass is begins to crack up from the immense banging.
Okay, so is Bob gonna get some pluses with like this glass shrapnel that's gonna go with it too? Just
No.
an extra +1 or so.
No. This is not a blunderbuss.
+1 ouchie damage.
Yeah, to Bob.
Only to Bob. If it's used on Bob, ow.
My finger. Oh.
Alright. And so, unless there's anything else, you guys begin to traverse north. And it takes the journey ahead is a couple days.
Okay.
And so as the days in which I'll say you guys begin to like dip your poisons, make the poisons, dip the arrows, etc. Build whatever needs to be created during this time, and it takes 2 days to get there.
Okay. I am going to be using the Magnificent Mansion each night, so.
Gotcha. Good to know.
And I am going to be including a library because that was requested. So I don't know how the library is going to work for you.
I'll say the library is as well knowledged as you are.
Okay, so is it like books he's read?
Books that you've read, or just general, or just like your kind of knowledge.
Interesting. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so he can go back and read some stuff. Cool. There's gonna be like this little like locked wing that's literally just Dearest diaries.
Yep. And so you guys traverse. It takes you 2 days, and as
Let's kind of talk out loud.
as you guys get closer, you guys begin to hear a voice. It's faint, so you don't get to catch it, but you begin to hear a voice.
Right?
What's it
What
say?
is it saying?
Again, like I said, it's faint. It's kind of hard to make of what he's
Bob has big ears.
Is it in giant?
Bob has fox ears.
Takari, make a perception check.
Bob has fox ears.
It's hard to make out what he's saying.
I'm gonna slap you with a fox ear.
Here be giants.
27. Takari, you pick up some giant. As
Okay.
you begin to hear. As you begin, you hear a voice that goes,
Fee fi fo fum.
let's see if
E5O
If
Where
I
did I
rem-
put
if-
my butt plug?
If I remember what my sister said, which is I don't remember a lot, this can go over here? and then I can move. Then this can move over here. Huh.
He's trying to play chess.
Takari will whisper to the hurry. It's giant.
All I heard in my head was like Ron from Harry Potter.
Oh my god, I'm not the only one!
I was thinking of that until now.
Okay.
Does somebody want to play chess against a giant?
I will do it. I will happily do it.
I don't know how to play chess, but
I used to play like against college students at 5 years old IRL. I love chess. Let me at him.
Quincy, will you just play chess on stream for like an hour while the rest of us?
What do you guys do?
Bob.
I can't understand him.
Takari's explaining that he's playing a game. Or trying to play a game.
Can Bob have Aiden fly up and fly over the beach or wherever he is and see like the layout and then come back and tell us about it?
Sure.
Can the rest of us stealth?
Yeah.
Which is Aiden? How is Aiden gonna do this?
He's going to fly up as far as he can so that the thing can't touch him.
Just fly?
Yeah, he's just gonna fly over the top, like get a lay of the land of where the area that the giant is, and then come back and tell us what it looks like.
Okay.
We can do that in a way that doesn't give away our position. That'd be great, Bob.
Yeah.
All right. So, first, roll me a stealth check. This is for Aiden.
For Aiden?
For Aiden.
Stealth is what?
I gotta pee.
Okay.
What is it? It's Dex plus what now?
Is he proficient?
In stealth? I don't think so.
Allow me.
Allow you.
Give me a sec. Bob. Let me pull up.
Bob is.
But we're talking about Aiden.
Yeah.
Okay, he is not. So, well, does he get the same proficiency as you do?
It says proficiency bonus equals your bonus.
Right. But I'm looking to see his not just his bonus, but proficiencies.
Yeah. I don't see that.
No. So I'm gonna say not. So, shit. There we go. Zoomed in on the wrong thing here. Okay. So just roll and add a +1.
Oh, a Dex plus 1?
Dex plus, D20 plus 1.
Okay, it did it. 15.
15.
Not really that stealthy, but...
So yeah, okay. Go ahead and make a perception check for me.
On Aiden or for?
For Aiden, yeah.
Okay.
Again, I don't think he's proficient. So
Yeah, so it's wisdom.
Yeah, D20 plus 2.
Okay. D20 plus 2.
10.
I'm gonna reroll that.
Okay.
Yeah, fuck
10.
it.
So 12.
Yeah. I just want to know how far away from us he is and how
Alright.
big the area he's in is.
Alright. You see he goes and flies. You don't have a telepathic bond with him. There you
No.
go. Okay. Cool.
And I can't like warg into his brain or anything.
Yep. You. He
That'd be
goes out
cool,
to
though.
fly.
I think I can later.
Let me just check something here. Alright. And
Excuse me.
you see he flies out and he begins to fly back, and it's like at one point you hear Takari, you hear the voice go, so then this can go over here and then this can go there.
Oh, no.
And you see starts to come. You see Aiden begins to fly back to you, and you see behind him, coming out from the clouds, a giant boulder comes from behind, hits Aiden
The fuck, man.
for 22 points of damage, and you see Aiden just.
He's okay.
Aiden falls to the ground because I'm pretty sure I did more than half damage. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And he falls, in which I'm gonna roll. He takes an additional 10 damage from impact. Because he's like 20 feet in the air.
I get it.
Rude.
And then after all that results of Takari, you begin to try and cure. So where was I? Damn it, I forgot. And move everything back. And
Asshole. Wait, what the?
Heal up your boy and let's hear what he has to say.
How much did you say, Quincy?
he took a total of 32 damage.
Okay.
In Takari stealth, like she's visibly putting up her hood.
Almost.
Anyone wants to stealth, they can stealth.
Do I get an advantage?
From your cloak, yes.
Did I see where he landed?
Boom, baby! Take that, the fucking Corra.
What the fuck, Slice?
Oh
my God!
Oh my god!
Guys, we are prepared. We are.
He sees nothing! We are the wind!
I need a roll from Corra.
And then pop.
We don't somehow get a sneak attack on this fucker.
So you guys were like you guys are the forest slope, but the line between the forest and the sand was not that far. And you see Aiden is like a couple feet out towards that edge.
Can I re-roll my stealth roll?
You can if you want to.
I want to.
Better.
That's better.
Better.
Oh, fuck me, man.
Can't believe 3 of us nat 20 to stealth.
That was beautiful.
That was insane.
beautiful.
Yeah, it was great. Because
Proud of you.
technically one of them was supposed to have been a nat 1.
Alright. And so,
But I get a plus 10 to stealth, so
Yeah.
I gotta do some rolls for Champ and for Mithanthar.
Oh, that's right. Champ's a healer. I don't have to play healer this time. Ha-ha! I can be offensive.
But while you're, Bob is going to, since she's.
I'll say this. I'm going to tell you this. If it weren't for the fact that 3 of you rolled natural 20s, if the 3 of you just passed, their stealth could have brought you down.
This is fair.
Hey, are you guys coming out on your mounts or just on foot?
I was gonna go on foot.
Sorry, was
Slice.
on foot too.
Slice is gonna be on Rio.
I'll give you that with that natural. I'll give you with the natural 20. He does it on Rio. Rio doesn't need to roll anything.
All right.
What Hugbear is going to do is he's going to take that chain and kind of wrap it around his midsection.
Okay.
Just in preparation if I need to whip that bad boy out. And I'm going to attach it to my arm blade hook blade.
Wait, which chain?
The chain that's wrapped around me. Is there any way I can just attach it to the hook blade?
The dwarven chain?
No, I guess I have that one too. Oh, can I hook this fucking chain to the dwarven chain? Oh my god.
You mean the chain that they got in Hestein?
I'll say because you can't control the chain that's connected to this chain, you would have to roll with disadvantage.
Fair enough. Okay, I won't do that.
Okay.
No,
but
can I just set that?
But as you guys are guessing going out towards Aiden.
Bob is.
Okay. Bob, as you go out and you go over to Aiden and he's just like, ow.
I know, but
that hurt. I think he saw me. And Bob, as he says that, you at the corner of your eye, you look over, and you see sitting crisscrossed on the beach, on the sand. You see with a purplish tone, with various furs that he garns and leather, what looks to be leather straps, and on the ground you see like a big giant piece of wood and metal wrapped together. You see the giant, and you see in front of him, as he's sitting crisscross, looks to be a bunch of statues.
Okay.
They're laid out in 2 groups of 2x8s.
Yeah, he's playing chess.
Yeah. She's gonna look at Aiden and assess his injuries because she can't. I don't know. She can't really heal him.
And then you look over the boulder, and you look over, you see the boulder that sort of sticks out from the sand. You can tell that was a boulder that he threw.
Okay.
And it was big.
Yeah.
Well, we can't build.
Who can't understand him?
Takari is probably the only one that knows Giant.
Cool. Okay, so he's going to be using his universal speech to make it so that the giant, him, Hugbear, and Bop can all understand each other.
What is this?
Universal speech.
Is this a spell?
Nope. It is a It's a feature as a bard. As an action, choose 4 creatures within 60 feet. The chosen creatures can magically understand you, regardless of the language you speak, for an hour. I can do it once per long rest.
Okay. The giant is 100. The giant is 120 feet away from all of you.
Wonderful. So I'll get about halfway there. Hey, I got a plan. Don't worry. I'm about to be a bard. All right. You got it.
I need
Pops. Bob's gonna tell Aiden to go hide in the forest.
And he does so limping.
And then she's going to turn towards the giant, and if nobody stops her, she gonna start walking over there.
She gonna put a hand on her shoulder.
Are you going to break stealth for this?
No, she's still stealthing over there. She's like going through sand dunes and behind rocks things.
Gonna put a hand on her shoulder before this happens. Be like, let me try to talk to him.
He hurt my baby.
Yeah, I will.
And we've hurt other people's babies without knowing. Empathy.
While you guys are having this discussion, you hear from the direction of the giant, you hear, "Rrr," as he looks over and sees you. He goes, speaking of giants, so Takari, you only understand this. He goes, "Why are there always intruders?" As he begins to stand up.
Fuck.
Oh,
And as he turns to you all, again, speaking of giant, only Takari knows, he yells, "Play or die!" And this is where we're going to end tonight's session.